Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking to you. I'd like to welcome all of you aboard my flight. A flight that promised to take you high, way high up in the sky.
What's up, Kane Nation? We in the building. Go ahead and get the phone lines going right now. 862-799-9956. Let's get it off your chest. The Kane fans are pissed about the Louisville loss and want answers. And we're here to talk about it. So let's go ahead and jump on in this thing right now. Let's not play with it. 862-799-9956. Get it off your chest. Let's talk about this deal. Been a lot going on. Let me do my little monologue here. Been a lot going on in Kane Nation. I did a good, bad, and ugly film review, and it's jumping off the charts. Unfortunately, I guess it shouldn't be because it's a loss, but for some reason, everybody want to see what happened. And so people have been checking it out. So make sure you go ahead and check out the good, bad, and ugly film review that I did right here on this channel as well. So I really appreciate it. You guys get a chance to see about it. We could talk some football, maybe what happened, what should have happened, what didn't happen as well. Coach Mario Cristobal came out in his press conference today in regards to some of the rumors going around about Carson Beck. Well, not rumors, or speculation, I guess is a better word, about Carson Beck throwing teammates under the bus, talking about Elijah Lofton running the wrong route. I've been hearing fans talk about our coaches suck. I hear fans talking about our players suck. Fire Mario. It's sure amazing, boy, in the wake of a loss, the stuff that you hear. Holy smokes, boy. Holy smokes. That's all I can tell you. And I'm here for it. I want to hear it. But anyway, after that game, a lot was to be said. A lot of emotions have been coming out. This is our season. Now, the season isn't over, but I will definitely tell you this. The season is a lot harder for us now with the loss to Louisville based on how it works going forward. Appreciate you, LMV, as always, baby. She threw the link up there for you all. The good, bad, and ugly. She got the link right there, so y'all could definitely go check it out. But, I've always been one to say that it is very hard to go with an undefeated season. When we all want to reference the GOAT, the greatest of all time in coaching of Nick Saban. I think he only went undefeated 2 times in his 15-year career at Alabama. So it's not easy to go undefeated. However, if you take a loss, all losses are not equal. And I think this is the issue and the problem. The loss that we took a loss to a team I think that was inferior to us. I think some people could say had superior coaching, but inferior talent to us. If you line them up player for player, I think we knock them off the charts when it comes to talent for talent across the board. But with that being said, as a coach, former coach, we've all taken losses, and they're not easy. They're never easy. But when you have this type of talent, and now 2 years running, things are so different in football, especially college football with this NIL transfer portal. Things are sped up exponentially, right? You don't have to build your program over the 5 years period. I mean, you could literally plug and play a few players. And I always give Mario Cristobal credit for finding that balance between high school recruiting and the transfer portal. I think he has done an excellent job when it comes to that. And you all know I've been the front runner when it comes to Kane content, maybe not, but I'll just self-proclaim this, of being Mr. Positivity, drawing the line in the sand and saying, hey, this is our expectation, this is where we're going to be. That don't mean somebody's going to do it just because I said it. But I guess, when you look at these games and you look at this season and you look at what's at stake here, there's a lot at stake right now. And when you look at the Mario Cristobal era and kind of how we've climbed through this ladder, I'm going to say a name that I know y'all don't want to hear, but last year, the end of last year, which was the 3-year mark of Mario Cristobal's tenure here, and you compare that to Manny Diaz's 3-year tenure, they came out with the same record. Now, all wins are not the same. But then you come this year and say, okay, the time is here. The time is now. And we dropped this game to Louisville, and I thought this game is so important. And a lot of people ask me, especially in the preseason, oh, would you rather lose to Florida? Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah. Because it's a non-conference game. Would you rather lose to Notre Dame? Yeah. If I got to take a loss, I hate to say it. But I would rather take a loss to one of those two than a conference loss. Hell, I'd rather lose to Bethune-Cookman. Hate to say it, than to take a conference loss. And the reason I'm saying that is because now the way it's structured, a one loss could hurt you. And let's just say potentially. A loss to Louisville. Louisville beats SMU because that's the only team that we play that Louisville plays. We beat SMU. Georgia Tech does what they do on their side of the deal. It's not sides, but you know what I mean, by them being undefeated. We lose out of the conference championship game just because of head-to-head, because we lost to SMU with one conference loss. One conference loss to Louisville. We lose out head-to-head. Now Louisville can go and crap the bed against SMU, and we beat SMU. We still in the running. So it's not necessarily, the world ain't over, right? The sky's not falling, but it's sure looking gray outside because we don't know what's coming forward. And that becomes the issue. Last year we saw that we had to win one of the two games, Clemson, Georgia Tech. We lost to Georgia Tech by $1, 24-23. And then we blow a 21-point lead against Syracuse, and we're out with a Heisman hopeful and the number 1 overall draft pick. And I will say this to everybody that's called in, and I've been slapping them around and all of that good stuff, for being negative. I understood where y'all were coming from. And this is where I was saying about Coach Cristobal, we have to eliminate the buts. Great recruiter, but culture builder, but motivator, but, and that right there in turn has been the issue so far in these past 3, now 4 years. And as a Canes fan, and to all you men and women out there that's listening, we got to find a way to get over that hump. I know people are pissed. I know a lot of people are saying any and everything because they just mad. Play calling sucks. But I must give flowers to a gentleman. He probably invented flowers. And one of our members, teammates, E. Brown. E. Brown asked one of the most prolific questions in the past 5 years I've been doing this. But he asked a question, and I don't know if he asked it as a fan. I don't know, and he'll explain himself. I don't know if he asked it as some real thought-provoking stuff, but what he asked is what coaches do every week. His question was, Coach, what have we accepted in a win that we won't accept in a loss? What have we accepted in a win that we would not accept in a loss? Ooh-wee. That question is really how coaches look at the season. Every win, a coach's job is to go find the chink in your armor. As a fan, you'll explain it away. You don't care. You'll be like, man, we ran the ball. We'll get better. But as a coach, you have to find out what that is, because your opponent is going to try to find that and expose you. So sometimes when I come on, you're like, you're a Debbie Downer. No, but that's my mindset. For 25 years, that's what I did. Try to find out what's wrong, because the dude on the other side of the field with the hat and the whistle, that's what he's been doing all week, getting prepared to play against us. And that's what I've been doing all week, getting prepared to play against them. I want to stop on defense what they do well. And how can I expose them for things they don't do well? And on offense, I don't want to go against the things they do well. I got to find out how they stop the things they do well, like blitzing or whatever. But I got to find out what's the hole in it. And one thing about a win will cure anything for a night. You can have a bad day. You can have whatever. Just think about some of the worst things going on. For the moment of that win, you have forgotten about all that you enjoy. But a loss exposes it all. And that's huge right there. I got the phone line open. I got 4054 on the line right now. Give me a second. Let me finish. 862-799-9956. Call on in if you want to get it off your chest. Also, real quick PSA here. On Wednesday's show, I will be giving away 2 tickets to the Stanford game. 2 tickets to the Stanford game. You got to be a subscriber and you got to be in the building to get them. Very simple. Not hard. Got to be a subscriber. You got to be present to win. That's all we're asking. Now, some of y'all be like, I don't care about that. But we're going to try to continue this throughout the season going forward. So I'll mention that again, but go on and hit that subscribe button right now so you already knocked that out. I watched Mario Cristobal's press conference. And I'm going to go kind of back to the Carson Beck comment. And there was some coach seat. There was, God dang, boy, Pimp Down said, where are the seats? Well, if they free, do it matter? But y'all tough, boy. If it's free, give me 3. I tell you, Pimp Down. I'm just tripping, man. But going back to the comment with Mario Cristobal, this is where coach speak is involved. I don't know who the person that asked the question in regard to it, but he was like, well, I don't really know what you mean. Sir, I understand. I'm not mad at you, coach. That's what you're supposed to say. I get it. But as a head coach, you know a dude girlfriend pregnant before he know. Head coaches know everything. I like the way he tried to deflect it. I'm cool. But what he said, like I put in the thumbnail, we win together, we lose together. Blame doesn't live here, doesn't exist in this program. But I will say this, and I'm bringing up the blame part, because when you're in those staff meetings, and the coach speak is, I have to do better as a coach, and woo, 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 woo. That's what you're supposed to say. But when you're in those staff meetings, there is not one person to blame, but there is blame that goes around. And everybody gets some. D-line, O-line, linebackers. Everybody's a part of a loss. That's 100%. and you have to get it fixed. Because if blame doesn't exist, then that means you never did anything wrong. So let's not get that twisted. If you don't have anybody to blame, then you don't fire Billy Napier. Florida State don't come out with a statement about Mike Norvell, what about 4 L's? Saying we're going to do some kind of assessment at the end of the year. No, you're just trying to buy time so you don't have to pay out as much. Why pay him so much now and go home when we just dog him out the rest of the season and just tank his doggone career? So blame is a real thing when things go wrong. The problem is now you got to get it fixed. The next thing I'm going to say, when you take a loss, dissension comes amongst the ranks. I've dealt with this myself. Your players, especially when you're winning, like I said, even the backup dude, he get it. He like, man, well, I get it, man. I mean, the dude out there balling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play too, but I mean, I get it. But when you lose, that backup dude like, see what happened if y'all would have let me play? I told you he wasn't that good. The most important people in this program right this minute, are the position coaches. Not the head coach. The position coaches. The position coaches are going to have to keep the wheels on this bus. And it's only one loss. Coach Cristobal can get up and say, man, the blame doesn't exist here, doesn't live in here. We don't do that. That's not part of our culture. Yada, 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 yada. But in those rooms, in those position rooms, these guys are trying to play. It's a lot at stake. And when these guys are at stake, they're saying, I mean, when a lot of things are at stake, they're saying, listen, I want an opportunity to play. This is my chance to play. You saw all those false starts, coach? Saw that holding? I don't hold. If you put me in there, I'm just saying how things creep into your system. And it's like cancer. It starts to eat away. And before you know it, now you got to amputate something. The position coaches right now are the most important people in that building right this minute. If y'all don't believe me, you'll find out. The relationship and the rapport that they built with those guys is going to be key right now to keep this thing on track. It's going to be key to keep this thing on track. And that's just that simple. Bro, it's walking around my door. Anyway, I'm sorry. The next thing I want to say before I open up the phone lines here. We can blame coordinators for their play calling. We can blame, like I watched Corey Heatherman, I didn't get a chance to see all of it, but I have to say this personally. I did not like his response kind of to the drag routes. I think maybe for the novice, it was acceptable. But he was like, we got to win in the first 5 yards. I get it when you're running up the field. When you're running that dragon, please go check out the Good, Bad, and Ugly. If you're on Twitter, follow me at Coach Hayes FB. Right? You can't defend the drag in the first 5 routes because he's literally running this way, sideways, away from you. You can't put your hands on him. You understand me? You can't put your hands on that guy. And then he responded by saying, yeah, we stopped it. We made the tackle. We got to get 4 yards back. And then he said, well, look, 2 plays later, we stopped it for a 10, 11-yard gain. That's not a fix. If that route get you 10, 11 yards consistently in 10 plays if you start. Think about what I'm about to tell you now. It's a 100-yard field. If you started from the goal line in 10 plays, you'll be in the end zone. That's not a fix to the drag concept. I'm sorry. People can say it is, and they make you believe it is, but it's not. It is not. The only way to truly stop that is you have to communicate it, do some things differently on defense, create disguises that may throw the quarterback off. But to cover that man on man, you'll never win that route. Never will you win that battle defensively. Never will you win that battle defensively. Real quick, I want to give some love to some donos, give some shout outs, and then we get to the phone line. Shout out to C Major. What is the Mario Cristobal effect to you? He needs to drop down to a recruiter. He has no drive. What is the Mario Cristobal effect to you? I'm not understanding that part because I don't know what the Mario Cristobal effect is. You know what I mean? So maybe you can explain that for me, C Major. He needs to drop down a recruiter. That's not going to happen. Now, after this job, he may go down to be a position coach or something, but he's not going to just be a recruiter. That's not going to happen. He has no drive. I think he has plenty of drive. I think the drive has to be more efficient. I work for the guy. The dude don't ever rest now. I have to be honest with you. He on 100% go all the time. But I think you can be more efficient. That's just me. But that's just a little insight. I don't know what they do at Miami now. But I think he definitely has drive. Tommy Cruz, $4.99. Appreciate you, C Major. We're trending in the wrong direction. This game was supposed to be showing us better than what we have seen in previous games this season. Well, I'll say this. I said in previous shows, a pattern is forming. And what I wanted to see in this game, especially after those 2 bye weeks, was how did we self-scout? How did we scout ourselves? And we looked a lot of the same. It looks a lot of the same, meaning there was a lot of the same going on prior to this week. A lot of people say, oh, well, we got to be prepared for what Louisville did. Well, you don't know what Louisville is going to do. I have to be honest with you. You don't know. I mean, you have their tendency chart, but I'm saying when they come out with their wrinkles, you don't know what that is. That's why you have to teach on defense rules. Okay, they got 3 quarterbacks in the game. Great. What are the rules to your defense? And make sure they know the rules. What does your training tell you? I always bring this up to like the SEAL team. What does your training tell you? Yeah, it's going to be a guy at the top of the stairs to the right. What if he's to the left instead of the right? You just be like, oh, man, I thought you was going to be over here. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to always refer back to your training. What do your rules tell you? Trending in the wrong direction, it takes more than one thing to create a pattern. That's why I waited till I said what I said week 5. 1 loss, I don't know if that's trending. It's definitely a blip on the screen, right? A little dip on the chart, but I don't know if we're trending just yet. Yes, we're supposed to show things better. And I think the things that I saw previously are the same things that hurt us this week. Back to my nail in the tire analogy. There was a nail in the tire, but this year it blew a little earlier than in Syracuse, where we had a complete blowout on the turnpike going 90 miles per hour. Right now, the nail came out. We just got a flat tire. We can change it. We can fix it. Really quickly, C Major, $4.99. The Mario Cristobal effect, to me, is winning big early in the season, but losing the games that to us fans don't matter. We have too much talent. Okay, I see. Okay. So I'm going to take your Mario Cristobal effect, meaning that can't win the big game, right? Or win the games that matter. Well, I can't dispute that at this point for these past 4 years. The games that matter, like we win the games that, yeah, we want to win, But the games that have certain implications, we just can't jump over that hump. And I'm going to say something else. Talked about pitch count. And I brought this up. I forgot, I think Kane's Insight had it. The amount of play. These players getting beat up. I know they just came off a bye week. But like Ruben Bain played 65 something plays. A hurt Mesidor played, 40 something. I'll see if I can pull it up while I get some callers in. And remember, there's no more bye week. We got 6 more games left, y'all. We got 6 games left straight. And then no bye week. Gonna be tough. Appreciate you, C Major. Also, we got $10 from CP Blake. Says good video recap of the loss to Louisville. He's talking about the good, bad, and ugly. Thank you, CP, on Cash App. Appreciate it. Mr. Prime, no adjustments to what the other team is doing. When I heard Coach say we were going to do what we always do, I got mad all over again. We can't. Why can't we do a toss sweep? I can't answer that. I hate to say it. I know we can do it. The real question is, why don't we call it? Can we run one? Yes. Why don't we call it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe their analytics, their tendency chart says they don't. But here's what I'm going to tell you about the run game. You know I'm the analogy king here, so I'm going to bring it to boxing. If you're going to face an opponent and you know he likes to cover his head, right? He leaves his body open. That's what a jab is for, right? You don't just keep jabbing him in the head. You start working the body because that's where he's open. That's what the run game is like. The run game is like a jab. Oh, they're not giving it to us up the middle, right? So they're not giving it the head shot. Let me check the outside. Let me check off tackle. Let's see if his body is exposed. Maybe when I run the counter, he drops his right hand and he gives me a headshot. That's what the run game is like. And then once you find the opening, you keep working it until it doesn't work anymore. But don't just keep jabbing his head and he's covered up completely. He's covered up and you're trying to punch him in the face and the body is exposed. And that's something I think the fans are seeing. Like, why do we keep running it up the middle? Well, maybe because the analytics say run it up the middle. But sometimes the analytics are only speaking to the information in which you put into it. You have to remember, as powerful as Google is, even ChatGPT, I've never seen ChatGPT, Google, whatever, give me an answer that I didn't ask a question. Not even Alexa. I have to ask it or give it information to give me something back. I have to put in data, something, so I can get something in return. But that doesn't mean the information will always remain the same because you're dealing with live bodies. That data is only good from the information you gave it. So if the Louisville information is, hey, they soft up the middle. Well, if they self-scouted and they saw that they were soft up the middle, guess what? I'm going to protect my middle. Maybe I leave my edges soft. These are the things that people have to understand how the football game goes. When they say it's chess, not checkers, it's truly what it is. It's live human beings being moved around by a guy on the sideline with a headset. These are the things that people have to understand how it works. And as coaches, I always tell people, you got 25 seconds to make these decisions. And you really don't have a full 25. You probably got about 12 to 15 seconds. And if you get one of these warp team, NASCAR teams, they call them, where you go fast, you got less time than that. Daniel Thomas for $1.99 super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Here's what I'll say, and I'll definitely get into the line. There were some things that happened at the University of Miami that we did get exposed. Can it be fixed? Sure. Can it get better? Definitely. Can we still win a natty? 1,000%. We literally saw Notre Dame lose to NIU and make a run. The world is not over. However, we just made it just a little bit harder for ourselves. From a strength of schedule standpoint, we play nobody of any validity from strength of schedule. We're at 9. We're ranked at 9 right now. If we take another L, it's done data. I can tell you that right now. Now that I can tell you. That I can tell you. Real quick, appreciate everybody coming in. I said I was going to do a show here on Monday or Sunday or Monday. I'm doing it today because I want people to vent. I know we were flying through the phone line. Let me go and get this thing rocking right now. 4054 has been on here the longest. So I'm going to let you rock first. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. Yes, sir.
Oh, what up, Coach?
What's going on, man? Who we talking to?
This Big Wit Cleaning.
Oh, Big Wit. What's up, baby?
I'm chilling, man. First time calling in. I know I've been supporting for a long time, but
a
first
long
time.
In. Thank you, man. You really have been a big supporter of this channel. Talk to me, man. What's on your mind?
At first, I was a little upset after the loss, and I kind of knew we was going to lose after that first quarter. You can kind of see it. And when Beck started throwing the INTs, I said, okay, it's going to be another Mario moment.
Mm-hmm.
But after looking at it, now this is the part that's going to really frustrate me. Currently, right now, the Miami Hurricanes have the easiest path to the playoff berth. We don't even have to play in the AC championship games. The only thing we have to do is win out our games, and we in.
Mm-hmm.
Because based on our ranking, they gave us a favorable ranking at number 9. If Notre Dame keeps winning, they're going to be in the top 5. And also, if South Florida keeps winning, they're going to be in the probably top 10 or top 15 when it comes to the final rankings. And they're probably going to win out because their schedule is easy too. So that means that all thing Mario has to do is win every game that we're going to be favored in. And that's going to be all 6 of those.
Okay.
So there's really no excuse for us to not make the playoffs. Because the reality is it would be more risky for us to go to an ACC championship game and lose that because we lost the ACC championship game, we're going to be out of the playoffs. So the easiest path is just to allow Georgia Tech and Virginia to play in the ACC championship game. We win our 6 games and get our berth and keep it moving.
Well, Big Wit, let me ask you a question. I just want to ask you a question because I think you brought up a very valid point. A lot of people are not thinking about the 12 teams. We're at 9. Right? We're at 9.
Right.
Notre Dame doesn't have a conference, so they're going to get pushed in. It's really not 12 teams. It's really 10, how I look at it, because you're going to have a G5 berth in there. That makes 11, right? Is that fair?
Right.
And then raggedy Notre Dame, for whatever reason, don't have to do anything. Once they get in, they kind of take a spot. I know they have to get in the rankings, but I think they will. But we're at 9. Now, here's what scares me. I'm not saying you're wrong. What scares me is, as you know, those last games towards you get the last game 11 and 12, when you start getting those ranked teams that may push us down because we don't play anybody that has a real ranking, but yet you lose. Let's just say, for example, I don't know, Texas A&M beats a number 13. I'm just pulling this out the hat. Texas A&M loses to a 13th ranked Ole Miss, but because they beat Texas A&M, it's not going to drop them past 12, but it pushes them into the top 12, and it may push us down because of strength of schedule. You get where I'm going?
Right. So I did all that too because I factored in all that what you were saying too.
Okay.
Luckily for UM, this is why I said this would be the most disappointing season of Mario's tenure if he doesn't get in. Because the teams that are in front of us play each other, so they have to play each other. So the SEC is going to cannibalize itself. So SEC is going to either have an undefeated SEC champion, or you're going to have two teams with 2 and 3 losses already. So that automatically puts Miami inside of that berth.
Okay.
So only thing they're going to have to do is win, just because of the luck of the draw is that those top SEC teams have to play each other. And they're going to play each other. Like Mississippi, Ole Miss got to play the top SEC teams, and then Alabama has to play. And then that's probably going to leave either Texas A&M either undefeated or with 1 loss in the SEC championship game.
Okay.
In Georgia. So they got lucky with that. So there's really not a path that they can't get in. Only like what you said earlier, the only way UM doesn't get in is if they lose the second game and don't win the ACC championship.
Mm-hmm.
So if they lose 2 games, they have to get into the ACC championship game to win. But I don't think they're going to do that, because Louisville is going to have to drop 2. Virginia is going to have to drop 2, and also Georgia Tech is going to have to drop 2. So that's impossible.
All right, watch this. Let's say Virginia beats Georgia Tech in the ACC championship game. Georgia Tech right now is ranked 7th. They would have
That'd
one
be worst case scenario.
I'm saying they would have one loss.
Okay,
my bad. They would have 1 loss. Virginia is 16 now. I think they may go up a little bit, whatever. However, they do that. They're not going to kick Georgia Tech out.
That would be the worst case scenario, because then you're going to have to rely on, okay, who gets in, Notre Dame or Miami. If Notre Dame has 2 losses and Miami has the 1 loss and they beat Notre Dame, you got to hope that you have enough style points and they give you that last berth.
Like, we ain't got no real style points. Like, because we winning by 3 points, 6 points, 7 points. Like, we ain't blowing people. We ain't taking nobody to the woodshed.
Yeah, because I'm glad you brought that up, because that is the worst case scenario. If Virginia and Georgia Tech play and Georgia Tech loses, both of them they're in. So they're going to leave the last spot between the SEC team and Notre Dame and Miami.
This will be interesting, bro. It'll be interesting. Well, we just made it super interesting. But, man, Big Wit, dog, you are a big supporter here of this channel, man. You do help out a lot, man. I appreciate you as always. I hate the fact it's your first time calling, man. Don't be a stranger, man.
I won't, Coach.
For sure, man. Appreciate you. All right, man. Good call, man. Big Wit clean in the building. Team Cyber 1 for the $9.99. If I learn something, you should earn something. I appreciate that, Team Cyber 1. Well, I earned something. And I guess you learned something. There it is. My man. I appreciate that. That's all right. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Oh, I got Eric in the building. Eric McCall for the 1 and 9. Recruit best O-line to never run gap scheme run play. Hey, bro. Recruit the best O-line, never run gap scheme play. I think I'm gonna go back and just say this to you real quick, Eric McCall. I know I keep saying this, but I think our center is a major problem. Brockmeyer's not strong. And I feel bad for singling the guy out like this. But I've been watching him. And if I see it, and I don't have all 22 cuts, I know those guys see it. I know they do. I don't know. Let me get to the next call in here in the building. Bishop in the building. Newkirk member. What's up, baby?
What's going on? Hey, what's good? What's shaking?
Apparently not us right now.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying apparently not us right now. You said what's shaking. Apparently not us.
Hey, I just wanted to confirm your center and guard combinations.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get better, but they're still a work in progress. From the all 22 when I broke down film. So.
Oh, you got the all 22 cut, Bishop? You got the all 22?
A good friend of mine.
Boy, I need to talk to you, boy.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you, man. Yeah. So.
No, listen.
But the bottom line is right now, the key for you guys is to go 1-0 each and every week. Stop trying to do the scenarios and you play yourself in.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's the same thing. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because that's the same thing with us. Us Sooners. You look at our gauntlet. We're the for the strength of schedule. We're the number one strength of schedule. But you still got to play those teams. They ain't gonna give you no. Since you got the number one strength of schedule, we're gonna take it easy on them. No, they want that pound of flesh. So we got to bring it each and every week. So no doubt, bro.
Yeah, Brandon said never called in. Call on in. Yeah, listen. We can play the win one every week. But again, right? We talking the show, so because we talking, I'm just telling people what it is. Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, it's gonna get tough out here, and it is the ACC. Yeah. You might listen. Georgia Tech may drop 3 in a row. They may drop 2 in a row. Matter of fact, let's see who Georgia Tech playing coming forward. Georgia Tech has, well, I guess maybe not. Georgia Tech got Syracuse, North Carolina State, Boston College, and Pitt, and then they play Georgia. In the thing, but that doesn't affect their conference schedule. Right. Right. Maybe not.
But the key is, the bottom line is, you can only control what you can control, and that's beating that faceless opponent each and every week. Is what I'm trying to get at. Is you start getting in the minutia. It's just that's how we took the rat poison versus Texas, and it humbled us, and now we get it. And the SEC. Man, you better take that opponent. I don't care who it is, away or home. We're not taking nobody for granted no more. Mm-hmm. You better bring your A game to every show, otherwise you will get exposed.
Yeah, the only help we have is Virginia plays Duke. Duke might get them, maybe. Oh God. But anyway.
But the key is you guys gotta own up to it and keep pushing, man. That don't mean that one monkey don't stop a show.
Oh, listen.
Am I true?
Yeah, but none of us coach either. So Mario and them better get on to it. Because we sit here like at the end of the day, like shout out to Coach Cristobal. He said, sitting and complaining don't fix nothing. You right, but that's all fans can do. Because we ain't coaches. For the dude making $8 million a year, you right. Don't sit there and complain. Do something about it. But as for fans who got to sit around for the next 4 days, 22 hours, 27 minutes, bro, we ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Well, the bottom line is, if y'all fix the run fits and everybody just to be accountable. It doesn't matter who make mistakes. Just know that mistakes were made and just fix them.
It is,
and just move forward. Because the bottom line is, you start playing the blame game, there's a lot of people can take things the wrong way when it's just some people that's the way they lead.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm talking about.
100%. So 100%.
One love, man.
Appreciate you, Bishop.
Keep doing what you're doing. I always support you.
Appreciate it.
And I'll see you when I see you, because the Roo is always the first.
Ooh, I love it. Shout out to Bishop Newkirk in the building. He probably got a pot of okra on the stove right now. Real quick before I do this, shout out to OG Kane for the $20, man. Man, that man thought $20 on the cash app. That boy say, I'm hot. And the cane juice on deck, coach. I'm hot. I can't even put my fire up. Somebody extinguished my fire on my thing. I gotta find my fire thing on here, man. It's in bad shape. But appreciate you, OG, man. Much love. Real quick before I get to the next caller here. Damn, I was gonna say something. I took a sip of that cane juice and that thing started biting and it was over. Really flawed in the building. What's going on? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, the cane juice. I got CRS. Can't remember. Shiggity. Remember Pool in the building. What's up, Jordan? Talk to us.
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I remember. Do you
I'm
mind if I
not.
say what I remember?
Hey,
I remember
I'm
now. Do you
pissed
mind?
off, boy.
Hold up, Pooh. Do you mind do you mind now that I got you on the line? Can I say what I remember?
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I want you to be a part of this too. Coach Hayes giving away 2 tickets to Stanford game at the Hard Rock on Wednesday's show. 2 things you need to be: a member, not a member, excuse me, subscriber, that's free, and be present. That's free. You never know when we're gonna
Oh,
call
I'll be
it.
there.
That's it. That's it. That's all I need. Subscriber
So you,
and 2 tickets in the building.
you got me. I'll be there.
Let's do it. All right, talk to it, man. What's on your mind, bro?
I'm hot, boy. We just was out schemed, and then the scheming on defense and offense really just makes me mad. You got the horses in the barn, but you don't do nothing with should do with them.
Okay, I'm listening.
Like, so we know they O-line is not holding up, so they got to get rid of the ball with under 3 seconds.
Okay.
They ain't blocked nobody all year. They know they can't block. No one blocked our DNs all year, so they already know off the get-go everything has to be quick,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So basically, it was catch ball, throw ball, catch ball, throw ball. 1 read, maybe 2 reads at most. Getting the ball out your hand quick as you can. Run a lot of crossing routes and was it screens? If you notice, they did it the whole game. While we got our safeties dropping back, Coach?
Oh, I didn't know if you want me. I thought it was rhetorical. I mean, again, I
I'm
don't know. I'm not in there. Maybe the analytics say so. Again, I know that a lot of people want to ask questions. I can't really answer the why questions, why we did what we did. I'm not there. I can answer why we may have played it a certain way or why was this open to what they've done. But I truly can't answer why we dropping the safeties back because I'm not there. I to be honest. Now, I can sit
I
up
don't
here.
think they threw a pass longer than 20 yards.
Maybe not.
Like
Now,
in the air, traveling airwise 20 yards. And then the defensive players out there, they're running plays we ain't seen all year. So adjust on the fly. They would have made adjustments on the fly, like a lot of people should, most coaches do. I don't know. And then
so here's my question. Paul. Here's my question.
Pre-game, I see all the coaches talking about how we run a basic defense.
Well, I brought this up before though, Pooh.
Yeah.
Well, didn't I tell you if you get so simple? Remember, I brought this up early. If your defense gets so simple, people are going to find a way to pick it apart because it's too simple.
Especially a good schemer.
A good schemer. Now, here's my question because I'm glad you brought this up. I'm speaking only defensively, Miami Hurricane defense. Did we get out schemed or out executed? Here's why I'm going to say that. Here's why I posed that question. We still only gave up 24 points. We gave up, and this is back to my E. Brown. Shout out to E. Brown, his question. We gave up 24 points to Notre Dame, but we won 27-24. Wasn't a problem. We didn't get out schemed. We gave up 22 points to Florida State, even though I know it was at the very end. 19 of those points were in the fourth quarter, but nobody talked about, well, in essence, they did talk about being out scheme. However, to E. Brown's point, we was okay with it. We won. You know what I mean? Forget Florida State. Fire Norville. We was happy. So I guess the question is, did we get out schemed or did we get out executed?
What's the difference, Coach?
Oh, there's a big difference.
Like out executed means you had the right scheme, but your players didn't play up to their potential, right? And then scheme is all on the coach because you didn't put the players in the right position.
So thank you. You explained the difference. So were our players in the right position? Or when we say execute, meaning from the defensive perspective, is making the tackles and so forth?
I think it's a little bit of both because we missed a lot of tackles too. But if you're schemed in the wrong spot, you're gonna take it takes you longer to take, and then bad angles. When you have to cross more field, your angles changing constantly. So it's harder to get a good angle when you got to cover more distance.
Okay. Well, it's also 11 people on the football field.
Yes. And then like you broke down in the good, bad, and ugly. Like Xavier Lucas running man, and then you got Brown running right beside him. He sees Brown like, oh snap, what is he doing here? Because Xavier Lucas was doing his job, but no one else was doing their job on that play.
So again, how do we fix it? We can't solely play zone. We can't solely play man. See, those are the questions that coaches ask. How do we fix it? I can't just go in there and play. Everybody want me to play cover 3. Well, guess what? There's cover 3 beaters. There's cover 2 beaters. There's cover 4 beaters. And there's man beaters. No defense protects everything.
So the first couple drives, Louisville showed you they're not taking shots downfield.
Okay.
They don't have the time to take shots downfield. So why are you not letting your nickels or your safeties creep up and play flat-footed instead of backpedaling 15 yards to come back up 15 and try to make a tackle?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
But so that's basically scheming, though, right?
Yeah.
Or is that?
Well, no, that is a scheme. I agree. But now making the tackle, for example, there's no way in the world Chris Bell should have scored on both of those. There were plenty of hurricanes on both of those drag routes. As much as I don't like the drag route, there were plenty of hurricanes there to make both of those tackles.
And another thing I noticed, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
I didn't see much swarming to the ball like I did at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, you'd see 5 helmets on the ball.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up, Pooh. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Go ahead.
And Rocky, I see you called in. People think these players are a video game. Can I tell you something? By week 6, if you don't have a proper rotation, they are beat the hell up. Bro, we're in a tough fight with Notre Dame. Bethune-Cookman, okay, South Florida. Then we go play Florida State. Florida. 26-7. Still probably didn't rotate a lot of those guys. Florida State, 28-22. Then Louisville. I know we had 2 bye weeks in there. But if you want to see players slow down, watch these next 6 games. They are beat up. And this is what we were talking about when we're talking about rotational pieces.
Yes.
They are getting beat. Trust me, they are beat up. I'm going to find this clip right quick of the snap count. I don't know where you find access. Maybe you guys can help me on the team. How do I find how many snaps each player has played so far this season? I know it was on
maybe Power Football Focus, I'm thinking.
I don't know. But I will say this. I know it was on, I think, Kane's Insight. But go ahead. I'm listening.
And another thing that makes me real mad. Mm-hmm. Where's JoJo Trader? Where's Ray? Where's Nikar? Where all these? You got all this out here, and you ain't using them. I see the same 3 wide receivers catching plays. Why is that? You can't tell me that these people, they're not good enough. Because obviously you've seen they're good enough. And then it pissed me off. I don't mean it because.
You're good.
But it makes me mad when I see like a Bashard Smith go to SMU, ball out, go to the league. I see Chris Johnson go to SMU, ball out, go to the league. Jaleel Skinner, you seen him and he got a couple good plays on us.
Okay.
Like I see all this talent we just sitting on the bench. Rotate these bodies.
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't up to your standard, it's your job to coach them up to that standard. You can't expect it just to hop in the finished product. Who's the was it Akeem Marion? I'm thinking the wide receiver.
Keelan Marion.
They came from BYU.
Yeah, number 0. Mm-hmm.
I've watched him play, and then like the little bit I've seen of JoJo, he's not better than JoJo. What's going on with that situation?
I don't know, bro. I'm not in the building. People can. I'm not an insider. I don't claim to be. I don't even want to be. That's a rabbit hole of neverness. You would never get past it. What I will say to you about that is, I don't know what's going on, but what I do know, probably off the field stuff. That's the best I can tell you. Other than that, why they're not playing, I mean, that's a great coach. That's a great question to ask. Go to the guys that go there and ask them why they're not playing. Like some of these people that go that are YouTubers that get an opportunity to go, to ask questions. That'd be a great deal.
Okay, and then one more thing I was talking with somebody about earlier. The our run scheme. I get we got one of the best O lines out there, and then we got 3 backs, but 2 of those backs complement our run scheme. The one back doesn't complement the run scheme you're trying to run.
Which is?
If you got another back in, like Mark Fletcher and Marty Brown, those guys are hammers. That's what you want to do. That's what Mario Cristobal wants to do, is hammer somebody.
Okay.
So I get AJ. Well, not AJ. I'm going back. I'm Lyle. He's a shiftier back. So run some toss with him. He's not the same type of back like Marty Brown. Catch contact at 2 yards and fall forward like 2, or like Mark Fletcher, get those extra 2. He's not that kind of back. He's an outside zone back.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Again, I don't know why they do. I can't answer those why questions. I can sit up here and lie to you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not in those rooms. I wish I knew. I wish I could ask the question and the coach would give a legitimate answer. But I don't know.
If I know I see this, they have to see this. And why aren't they making adjustments to it? You talking about rat poison for the players? We need rat poison for the coaches. I get y'all have all these athletes and y'all think y'all can just line up and beat anybody just running sound football, but you have to scheme because people are scheming on you.
1,000%.
And Mario always preaching you have to adjust or die. You ain't made no goddamn adjustments.
When
we want to talk about adjustment, I want to come to NIL and recruiting, and you ain't made no adjustment on the play sheet.
I hear you. Well, let me get rolling, man. I appreciate you, Pooh. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I'm hot. I had a phone call after phone call. I had 8 phone calls. I had to hang up one phone call to pick up another just because I got somebody hating on me.
That's how. They gonna call. Oh, of course they gonna call.
But I picked up for every phone number. Everybody that called me, I picked up because I showed this.
As you should have. All right, let me roll on, brother.
Yes, sir.
My man. All right, good call right there. Next one. 0845 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Yo, what's up, Coach?
What's up, brother?
This Nate out of Palm Beach. Man. Just got to get some things off. I called in last week, but I got some real things to get off. And some people run this up, and I'm gonna try to make 3 points. I'm gonna try to be real quick.
Okay.
Try not to be too long with these, but I got 3 points, right? Okay, so the first thing what the dude was talking about, the last dude was just talking about. I'm gonna try to go through it quick. With Mark Fletcher, man, he got to get the ball more, man. You got a dominant guy when they was running the ball good, and Florida defense was on point, man. When they was going against the Florida Gators, the Florida defense was on point. But guess what? We was running that thing, man, and the way we was running it in different type of ways. We weren't just running it in the middle.
Correct.
Fletcher, man, tearing it up against the Florida Gators. Am I wrong? I mean, come on, man.
No,
you tearing it up. But guess what?
You weren't.
We going to, for some reason, we don't gone away from it. And I get it, man. They stacking up the box. They doing a good job. Even Louisville, man, they was doing a good job trying to stop. But Fletcher, man, if you get him rolling, if you keep getting the ball rolling, he gonna get you some yards, man. He should be that number one back. He got to get more touches. And same thing with Marty Brown. And just like what Duce say, dealing with Jordan Lyle, he should be a situational back with how you run him to the sides. If you want to open up, especially if you want to open up the sides and run in different ways, but the main back should be Fletcher and Marty Brown.
All right, here's my quick question to you, real quick. Just kind of stay on topic, right quick. I know that Coach Shannon Dawson said he allows the assistant coaches to do rotations. For example, the running back coach can rotate in.
Right.
kind of going back to Pooh's question, and I personally don't agree with it because to that point, you call plays based on specific players. But let's say I'm Shannon Dawson, I'm calling inside zone, and the running back coach has put in Jordan Love. I'm just calling the play. I'm not thinking personnel.
Yeah.
Where does that fall in your mind? Because see, everybody's saying what Jordan Lyles should do. Fine, I get it. The problem is it the procedural, like how they do things from a procedural standpoint? I call the plays, you put in the players. Well, if Jordan Lyles is in this series and it's 1st and 10, and I'm on the play sheet and I'm looking at inside zone, my tendency chart telling me, you know what, man, 1st and 10, inside zone to the field. They like to run under, front, blah, 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 inside zone to the field, woo, 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 whatever. And I look up and number 2 is out there. Do you think that could be a potential issue? Like how they rotate the players.
Right. But I mean, because to me, it just seeming like he was just getting as much, like he was taking away some touches from Fletcher. Because I'm kind of just like you. I don't know why they're doing what the hell they're doing. But, I'm just like you. And I'm not necessarily trying to ask, but that's just what I'm noticing is like, and first of all, I mean, obviously we knew they weren't really running the ball like that. And obviously, I mean, there's plenty of things Dawson talks about in his interview about how he wants to share the touches because he feels like, Fletcher and them are going to get banged up, and he feels like they should share touch. He talks about this all the time, and then he talks, and you know what I'm saying? He talks about that all the time. But now it just seems like Lau is just taking touches away, and obviously they weren't running the ball enough a lot. They were like they only got like. Lau had 5 carries. Fletcher still had 8, but that's just not enough. And the main back should be just like what we've seen in the Notre Dame and what we've seen in Florida Gators. The main backs should be Fletcher and Marty Brown, because they're going to get you they're hammers. They're going to get you those big yards.
Okay.
Those yards, those tough yards, and you need that. And you know what we're doing, whether you're trying to run it up in the middle or whether you're trying to switch it up and run in different ways. I mean, those guys are going to get you them yards. And then at situational times, if you want to put Lau, when things are taken care of, you could put in Lau. But man, it shouldn't seem like those guys like Lau should be taking plays away from Fletcher. That's just what it looked like for me. Not to stick on that for too long, because there's another point I want to bring up.
All right, go ahead, real quick.
But that's just, huh?
I said, yeah, go ahead, quickly.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then the second one, the guy brought this up too. I'm not going to stay on this for too long, because I got one more point to bring up. But I mean, dealing with the pass game. I mean, and definitely when you got Beck throwing interceptions like he's giving away bottle of water. I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't just throw to 2 wide receivers the whole game. And I mean, bro, Tony, we already know about Tony balling out. To me, he's like a Jeremiah Smith. Just to me, that's just how I see it. To me, and then you got Danielson, obviously balling. 2 of the best. I feel like they're 2 of the best wide receivers in college. But I mean, if you just throw it to them the whole game, I mean, come on, what is that really going to do? I mean, you got to get more wide receivers involved. I mean, Joshua Moore was balling against South Florida ever since that game. He had 2 touchdowns. They haven't even used the guy. I mean, and I see him do blocking on some plays against, but ever since then, gone. Ever since that game he balled out, we haven't seen him again. It just seems like Dawson just goes away from what works. I mean, obviously, what people were saying with JoJo Trader. I mean, the guy. I mean, he got hurt. They didn't want to put him back. It's a shame what they did with Ray. So much guys, man, just falling off. And obviously, the dude talked about it. You said you don't really have too much of a answer for to why they're doing it. and I'm just as clueless. Not here to ask questions. I'm just pointing out what's obvious.
Gotcha.
And I mean, it's just so much meat left on the table, and it's just seemed like we could do way more, and we're just going away from works, and we're just out here playing games when we can be doing more.
Appreciate
So hopefully they get to the bottom of it.
Yep.
And then I got one more point.
God,
I got
okay.
one more point.
Go ahead, bro. You gonna get this off? You gonna get it off your chest, ain't you, dog? You gonna get this off your chest? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Take it easy over, coach. I got you. All right, so last season, bro, because I know people are talking about how we don't control our own destiny anymore, about in the ACC. But man, this probably has to happen, because if you go to last year, man, and I understand this last year, I understand, oh, well, we didn't have a defense last year. Okay, cool. But guess what, man? We controlled our own destiny. We're undefeated for almost half of the for almost the whole season. And guess what? We still found a way to choke it, right? So now we don't control our own destiny. And now people are like, oh, well, hey, man, oh, man, we might not make it to the ACC. But it's like, yo, are we just going to say that right now? Because, I mean, we controlled our own destiny and things look so easy, and yet we still couldn't take care of business.
Correct.
And then now we're out here getting mad. Oh, well, we don't control our own destiny. It probably needs to be that way for us to win the rest of the games.
I guess.
Because what we did, what did we do? We choked.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to find out.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. Listen. That's what everybody was slapping me across the face for, coach. But this kind of game, and I understood that. I was just trying to be the voice of reason and will our way. And I'm still going to the ACC championship. I'm going, regardless if nobody else there. I'm gonna be the only one in orange and green holding my sign. I'm gonna be on Sports Center. Watch, I'm going. So guess what? I already told Coach Cristobal, hey, meet me there. Meet me there. All right. Let's roll, man. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah.
Right, man. Appreciate you, coach.
Anytime, man. Coach. Anytime.
All right.
Yes, sir. Man, shout out to my dog, but he ain't got nothing left on his chair. That boy got it off. Let me run through this real quick. Reggie for the $10, man. Reggie, how you feeling, brother, man? I ain't talk to you, man. I got to catch up with you, man. Appreciate you. Says, what up, coach? Paying my show tithes. That's what I'm talking about. Big wig cleaning for the 1999. We saw this loss coming by the way we closed the games. We were teaching bad habits. I place the blame on the coaches. Coaches can't ask players to play hard for 4 quarters when you don't coach for 4 quarters. Yowza, big wit. Yowzas. Eric McCall for the $9.99. They outcoach us with simple game plan for a young QB. See zone run screen. See man run mesh concept. Ooh, talk to us now. You see a zone, run a screen. You see man run mesh concept. They executed good enough to win. Beck is here to not lose us game. He's managed the game horribly. Eric McCall, you kind of own one right there. And Skinny 305 for the $4.99. Dawson needs to get his A up in the box so he can see what's going on. I've been asking questions. I don't know who for the Miami Hurricanes out of the 10 coaches or whatever they got, besides the analysts, I'm talking about position coaches, who is in the box? Who's upstairs looking down saying this, and that? Because every coach that I know that's on the team, every coach that I know that's on this team, I see him on the sideline. Unless it's some pimple-faced GA, he end up busting zits instead of doggone looking at the game. Can somebody please tell me, for all you insiders out there, who is in the skybox for the Miami Hurricane? Okay, let's do this real quick. I'm sorry. Really quick. I just want to make sure. I just want to know who is in the box. Who is in the box? Who? Bro, they don't have a list of our coaches. Where do you find our coaches? I wanted to go through all of it. Here we go. Coaches. We don't have a coaches page? Are you serious, bro? We don't have a coaches page on our website? Y'all got to stop this. Somebody stop this. Somebody stop this, Skinny. And I mean right now. Just tell me it fell in the toilet, Skinny. Just tell me, Skinny. Oh. Bro, we don't have. Where do you find the Miami Hurricane coaches around here? Are we serious? Nah, somebody hit a link in the chat. That's impossible. That we don't know who our current coaches are. Like, I can't go and pull up the coaches? I gotta ask Chat GPT. They gotta be kidding me, bro. Now this is beyond, like, they got a coaches tab right here and it's empty. Man, I give up, bro. I don't care no more. Anyway, let me get to the next call on here, man. Y'all crazy. John from Polk County. Talk to us, John. I'm coming to you, Rocky.
Coach, how you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Well, I think we talked about this before the season started, and I forgot. I think you had Lil Wayne on there or something. At least he sounded like him. And we were talking about he was kept hyping up how good coach was, and he was going to do this. And I just told you, I said, he's not the one for the job. And I just still believe that. I mean, your guys are only going to play as much as you. They're only going to do what you allow them to do. We sitting here discussing how we beat Louisville, how we beat Pitt, how we're going to beat North Carolina. We should never be in that category. We got these same players that are supposed to be 5 stars and 4 stars. These coaches out here are beating us with the 3 stars. They beating us with the leftover. Let's put it that way. They're beating us with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's no coaching going on with that team. When the game came on TV, you can look in those guys' face, and I just knew. I said, look, we're going to lose this game. I knew it before they even threw a first pass. I knew they were going to lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
You just look at them and tell them their demeanor. Okay? It's all about coaching. And that's where it begins. I don't know why everybody else can like get that talent and win. We go to the portal. And it pisses me off because those guys that they go to the portal to get, they ain't Miami Hurricane football players. If they would, they would have been there when they first came out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hurricane players sitting on the bench not playing. They want to be Hurricane players. But we keep going to the portal. I would have set Beck ass down. After that third interception, yeah, I would have put him on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would say, well, you're paying him $4 million. I don't care. Maybe that's what he needs. You want to blame the player, oh, he went the wrong route. Okay. I just think that it started with the coaching. And until that is taken care of, we're going to do this every year. Okay. We saying, talking about, oh, if we can beat SMU, come on, man. We're scared. We're scared to play other teams now. We're supposed to be Miami Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
But we're scared to play other teams. We already defeated before we step on the field because everybody's scared that we're going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, I mean, another thing they need to do, they need to keep these old players off the freaking sideline. Okay? It ain't their time no more. If you putting that name in the rafters, yeah, have them on there. But they don't need to be all on the damn sideline at the end zone down there laughing and bouncing off each other while these boys trying to play. I just think that's a whole different concept. And I just think Mario just needs to, like, I don't know, maybe get his buyout. I'm sorry that you're fired for you. That's just how I feel, coach, because he's not a good coach. Okay, he ain't a good coach. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I mean, we lost one game. Okay, let's not, it ain't that big of a deal. We lost one game. We were supposed to lose one game, maybe 2 games. So I don't, I understand why everybody upset. But at the same time, like you say, call a spade a spade. He ain't a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like the homeboy said, let him be a recruiter or let him be an offensive line coach. He is not. He is not a head coach.
Okay.
Yeah, you call timeout. You make adjustments. You do something.
Hey.
Okay, like they say, you see the same players all the time. I don't know why is that so. I mean, I'm not a coach. Maybe they don't trust the other players. Okay, maybe they're not getting the work in. I don't know. Defensive line, bro. You got to have somebody on the line to give those boys a break. I know they're tired.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think it's coach. And until we get that taken care of, we're gonna be talking like this every year. Every year, coach. All right.
All right, brother.
So hey, y'all be cool. On to the next one.
Yes, sir.
All right, later.
Thanks, John. All right, real quick before I get to Rocky in here, man, we got a lot going on in this joint. Real quick, I want to put this up. But here's what's important. You talked about coaches on the field. You got Mario Cristobal, the head coach. Appreciate you, Reggie. Thank you for putting that. Mario Cristobal, head coach, he's on the field. Shannon Dawson's on the field. Corey Heatherman's on the field. Miraball's on the field. Kevin Beard's on the field. Is Zach Etheridge on the field? I think I've seen him on the field. Will Harris, Damian Lewis, Matt Merritt, the running back coach, Jason Taylor, Corey Woodle. That's it. I've seen all these guys on the field. Now, we're going to talk about coaches. That's senior analyst offense, senior analyst offense, senior analyst offense, senior analyst defense, senior analyst defense, senior analyst defense, analyst offense, senior analyst offense, analyst offense, analyst offense, analyst offense, analyst offense, analyst defense, analyst offense, defense, analyst defense, analyst special team. And how many God blasted coaches do we have? I'm not mad, but what is their purpose is the question. Look at all it, bro. If you're going to tell me you don't have enough people, and I'm not saying that's not what Coach Cristobal is saying. What I'm saying is, you know how many eyes are out there? Phew. Crazy. Rocky, talk to us. Rocky, get slapped.
Am I getting slapped?
I just slapped you, Rocky.
I'm ready to
Wake
give
up.
some slaps. I'm ready to give some slaps right now. I didn't realize we had that many. How many is that? Because I like 50 people on the staff.
When you consider coaches, you go ahead and talk, and I'll count.
Ooh, I'm still hot. Listen to the press conferences today. Didn't get a lot out of it other than we got to coach better, we got to play better, and we got to execute better. And got Shannon Dawson up there talking about our run game is what it is.
Bro, we got 30. And we
run what we run.
Exactly. We got 30 coaches. That's including position coaches and considered analysts. 30, bro. 30. From analyst to coaches. That's not including like strength and conditioning. I'm not adding those guys. I'm talking about people who are coaches and analysts on the football field. 30, bro. 30.
The next thing to do is go find out if each one of those analysts and other folks that are there, what their job descriptions are, and do a breakdown of whether or not they're doing their damn job. So there needs to be an analyst. There needs to be an auditor for them motherfuckers.
You need a lawyer for your lawyer.
Man. Defense coach, 28 missed tackles the other night.
Beat up though, Rocky.
28 missed tackles.
Yeah.
Ain't seen that all season in the first 5 games.
You right.
Quarterbacks bailing off at the edges.
What you
before the
mean?
ball snapped.
Oh, that's
Defensive
that's
ends
coaching.
look
Hold on,
like
hold on.
Landry out
That's
there.
coaching now.
Mhm.
They're coached to do that.
I know that.
Okay.
Hey. Defensive ends dropping in coverage. Ain't seen any of that in the first 5 games. That happened the other night against Louisville. You were talking about earlier about rotation. Another site went over it. I think Bain had like close to 70 snaps.
I'm trying to
Messidor,
find
the
that.
same thing.
Can somebody post that? Where can I find?
Yeah, look, the disparate. D-line is supposed to be your most rotated position, allegedly, right? Followed by your DBs. The disparagement between the snap count coach is insane. Like Justin Scott had like 6 snaps. Blunt had like 12. Like you got Blay, you got Moten, you got Messidor, and you got Bain playing like 90% snaps in that game. They're gonna wear down.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got basically what I found out last night elsewhere, again, and I won't name names or name sources, that it is confirmed that Mario only trusts a certain number of players and only plays his favorites. Now, I'm not in the building. I can't confirm that myself, Coach. And just what I'm hearing from people that know.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't good. It's not good. Because when you do that, then you take away the team's ability to utilize the talent that they have and what they've recruited and to be versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively and defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, it's more of a product of keeping everybody fresh.
Mm-hmm. I found it. Ruben Bain had 68 snaps. Akeem Messidor with a hurt ankle had 52.
There you go.
52. And so here's what I want people to understand about your defensive line. 3 defensive linemen, 68, 52, 31. Both of your top dudes played 31 snaps with Blunt. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ahmad Moten inside had 51. Blay had 44. So those guys played probably 85% of the game.
Right.
And the only reason Armando Blunt had 31 snaps, even though he's considered a defensive end, because they're probably in a 30 and he played inside.
Right. Because we're light inside.
Right.
So sad. Now, Coach, that can't. Okay, what's going to happen with that? Yeah, these next 6 games, you're absolutely right. They're going to wear down. And what we saw, you can't sustain what we saw in the first 5 games with what they're doing and how they are pitching it, let's say, who's on what pitch count over the whole season. The season's a marathon, man. And then you got playoffs after that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Linebacker. Muhammad Toure was lost last Friday night. He was a liability. Couldn't cover in space whenever they ran their mesh concepts. And you hit the nail on the head, Coach. Whenever they saw, one coverage or the other, they ran one route or the other route, depending on if it was man or zone. Mm-hmm. And they beat us every time, and we couldn't adjust to it.
Like, here's a big run. Here's another big run I saw in the Good, Bad, and Ugly. In theory, you line up Akeem Messidor and Ruben Bain on the same side. In theory, I love it. But don't do it so early that they could flip the play. What's his name? I'll say Les Miles. What's the dude's name? Miller Moss. He was like, oh, hell no. Hey, Omaha, we're going the opposite way. Even switched the running back, and they took the thing up the sideline for 20 yards. Yeah.
And then to add to that, you got Brom over there scheming. He was tipped off because we showed that in Notre Dame. So they've seen that on film already. So now you got to try something different.
But Rocky, here's what I'll say. That's not necessarily true. You're going to do some of your same things. What I'm saying is, don't give them an opportunity. Like, don't line up in it so early. Like, think about it. They were lined up in it.
Yeah, they came out of the huddle and lined up that way.
Right.
Initial formation.
Correct. So now I'm sitting here. I ain't saying you got to run there the last second, but don't have 20 seconds on the clock and you're going to walk over there and be like, all right, I'm lined up, y'all. He was like, oh, hell no. Omaha, hey, go over here. You go over here. Told the whole line, hey, we flipping the play, and they popped that thing for 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only thing I'll say to you, Rocky, I'll say this last thing because I got to push on here. But if you're the head coach right now, I'm gonna start putting it back on you guys because we all got a lot of suggestions, a lot of gripes, and I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna put you in the $8 million man spot. What's the first? Give me the first two things you'll fix this Monday at practice.
Offensively or defensively?
Both.
2 things offensively and 2 things defensively.
Quickly.
Well, first thing. I'm an old school guy. I'm a product of practicing hard. But all right, here we go. On offense, we need to innovate the running game. That A gap run is the only thing we got. That damn dive. We got to innovate the running game and start mixing up some outside zones. You can't run Jordan Lyle behind center. He's not that kind of back. You got your power backs in Fletcher and Shamar Brown. You run then inside zone. You run Jordan Lyle outside zone, and you mix in. You got to start mixing it up. You got to be variable. You can't be we won what we run, and we just need to execute better. Can't do that, coach. They gonna stack the box. 5 guys can't block 8 or 9. I said it the other night. I'm gonna say it again. So that's one thing on offense. The other thing on offense, look, I start figuring out, getting ways for other players to get touches. You got talent on the sidelines.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
No, I said okay. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm not saying you got to play, the young guys, the majority of snaps, but balance out your rotation. Figure out ways to get, Josh Moore of the ball. Make your peace with JoJo Trader, give him a real opportunity and just let him play 1 snap. You still got Malachi Tony. Use his butt as a decoy every now and then instead of pinning him down and then letting the defense come collapse on him. And you still trying to go to him and things like triple coverage. That's ridiculous.
I got you.
You got to figure out ways to use the pieces of the puzzle you have on your team better than what you're doing now and not come so damn straight ahead. And I don't mean you got to gimmicky is not the word I want to use, but you just got to be more versatile and be more innovative with the players you have. That's what I do on offense.
All right, quickly on defense.
On defense, 2 things that I would do. Yeah, coach, I'm a fan. I'm old school. I'm a fan of tackling. I'm going all the way to the ground in practice because you can't learn how to tackle if you don't do it in practice.
You can't, dog.
All this
Rocky, stop.
Rocky.
Rocky.
I know. I'm old school. What? I'm
no,
old school.
Slap yourself.
This whole NFL way of let them sit around and on their butts in practice.
Rocky.
Go ahead.
If I just want you to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think is the Malachi Tony can't play? Malachi Tony can't play for 3 weeks because he got a high ankle sprain in practice. What you gonna say?
You're speaking hypothetically.
No, I'm not.
I mean, okay, so you're asking me.
I'm telling you that you're mitigating the risk. If you're going to tackle in practice,
me, Rocky, if you did that and one of your best players got hurt, what would you do? That's what you're asking me.
Because in a contact sport, every time you get contacted, you increase the risk. That's why insurance companies make the premium for people who smoke higher because you're increasing the risk of you dying early.
All right. Look, here's 2 more. All right. Here's 2 I'll do. All right. Number 1, on defense, stop bailing out of the corner. Start playing bump and run. That's why you went and got a new secondary. Trust those guys to play with the teams that you got, especially who we got left on our schedule. Because I'm going to say this again, even SMU, I think we got the players that can run with who everybody else we got left on our schedule. Stop bailing at the corner position. And then number two, yeah, I mean, look, just what we talked about, balance out the rotations, because you're going to end up getting your team killed. You're going to get them killed. You gotta figure out a way to again, same thing on defense, to maximize the entire roster instead of trusting, 11 to 15 guys to take you to the promised land, because like I said, it's a marathon. It's a marathon of a season. Plus there's playoffs on top of it now. I got plenty more, Coach, but I know you got to go.
Man, we got I-95 up in this joint, man. All right, bro. Well, we go. Hey, we coming back Wednesday, so we got Wednesday show.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We don't even talk about Stanford. Everybody gonna buy here.
Hey, I got plenty. I got plenty.
Listen, hey, everybody gonna be crabbing about Louisville. We didn't already look past Stanford. If we lose to a Christmas tree and a partridge in a pear tree.
Hey, look, I already said it. They ain't no look. Heads will roll at Hard Rock on the sidelines if we lose to the damn tree.
Don't worry about it. Hey, a partridge in a pear tree. The Cardinals in a tree. All right, bro.
All right, Coach. Thanks, man.
No problem, Rocky. All right, Rocky in the building. Do it quick, man. Y'all clap it up for Tommy Cruz became a member. Also, Reggie for the $2. Check the Discord. All right, I will. And also, Shad been a member for 25 months, baby. Come on, man. Y'all, Shad, you been a member for 25 months. Coach Hayes offering Angel Soft and a sturdy shoulder, the crown. Also, Cuban Kane is dressing up as Mirrorball for Halloween. I ain't seen Cuban Kane in a minute. Y'all don't know this. Because he always be like pencil check homie. And I'm going to put it out here. I said I wasn't going to do this. It was part of our contract. But me and Cuban Kane met up for a pencil fight in Port St. Lucie. And I whipped him good. Y'all. I had an NDA. I had to sign an NDA, but I'll pay the fine. He came out there with his little, man, I gave him, I told y'all I won the state championship in pencil fighting in Lakeland in 1983. Cuban Kane called me out. We met at Port St. Lucie at an undisclosed location. I had to sign an NDA. That's why I ain't really brought it up. You notice I didn't even bring his name up. But since Shad brought it up, guess what, bro? I'll pay the fine, whatever he gonna sue me. I don't care. And he had to shave an eyebrow off. Whoever lost had to shave an eyebrow off. That boy out there like this right now. Talking about, anybody want a pastelito? Huh? Oye, ¿qué pasa? Calle ocho pastelitos. Whooped him good. Shout out to Jason Coleman, a new member in the building, man. Y'all clap it up. Jason Coleman. Oh, look at it. He showed up. Is that you, Cuban Kane? Did you show up? Huh? Well, yeah. Look at, now you want to show up. See, I'm trying to do some work. And no, he don't want to show that eyebrow. As a matter of fact, little bucket, I'm looking for you. I want my eyebrow. Said the Longhorn lunatic, I want my eyebrow. Coach retired from betting because don't nobody want to pay their bets. I'm the only one willing to pay my bet. That cease and desist coming soon. There you go. Cuban Kane, show your face then. I bet you won't show your face, Cuban Kane, with that eyebrow missing. I took him to Relco to that boy thing. Anyway, let me get back to the scheduled programming. Get down Brown, E. Brown. I'm going to get to y'all at the end. I'm going to let y'all close it out. I know y'all like to close it out. All right, we rolling. I got the members out the way. Anonymous, you on the line. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, Coach?
What's up, man? Who we speaking to?
Hey, it's Roy calling from Pensacola.
Roy, what's up with you, Roy?
What's up, Coach?
I'm ready to rock, man. What's on your mind? Get it off. Like Tupac say, if something on your mind, let it off.
Hey, Coach, I had a feeling something like this was going to happen. That bye week got them messed up, Coach.
Okay. Everybody get a bye week.
That back-to-back bye week beating Florida State, it got them messed up, Coach. Honestly, I mean, I don't see Miami going to no playoffs unless they gotta win out. Period. That's the only way. The surest way for them to go to the playoffs, Coach, is to win the ACC. But hell, I was just looking at it. You know, Georgia Tech is not going to lose no more games. I'll be surprised if they lose another game. So Georgia Tech going to the ACC. And that just leave Virginia and SMU really. So Miami got to beat SMU, right? I think that's the next game, right?
Miami has to win out. Is it Stanford then SMU? Miami has to win out.
Right. They got to. And I think I still think the team. I think this team still got it. Maybe they was just a little too back on their laurels after these bye weeks. I don't know, but Virginia, they got to play Cal. I think Cal could beat them, and Georgia. I think Georgia for sure can beat them. But that's the only way I see them getting to the playoffs, Coach, is if they win out. They got to get to the ACC championship. They're going to be one ACC team in, maybe.
Who's doing?
Because really, when you look at Miami's schedule, they're weaker than Tater Water, Coach.
They're weaker than Tater Water. What is Tater Water, dog? I'm from the city. I don't know what that is.
Oh, well.
What's Tater Water?
Google it, Coach. But look,
is that hold on? Is that a excuse me? Is that a Tater Water? Is that a hard ER or is it an OR? I don't know. Tater Water.
I think you got it right, Coach.
The liquid left over from boiling potatoes, also known as potato water. All right, there it is.
You know what I'm saying? So the schedule, that Louisville game, they shouldn't have lost that game, but such as they did. I don't see how Marty Brown didn't get the ball more. But running it up the gut. I mean, from what my eyes see, when Marty get into contact, it's over with. Fletcher gonna get you more yards after contact than you're gonna get from Marty Brown. But that's your two best running backs, right? And you can scheme Lyle in there, but 3 carries. Marty had 3 carries, right?
Yeah.
For like 10, 12 yards or something like that. It's just
we had our highest guy was Mark Fletcher had 9 carries for 18 yards. Hell, Malachi Tony had 2 carries for 14 yards.
That's not a good look, Coach.
Yeah, remember he was going to throw I'm going to call it a halfback pass, but remember they're going to throw the backwards pass forward. He ended up not throwing it and running it, and he took the end around or the reverse off the option and took that around. So 2 carries for 14 yards. That's not good at all. That's not even a bad night at the office when it comes to running. That's abysmal. Like, you're known to be a running team, and we had 18 yards. I hate to say this, but I've said it already. Shout out to me being an analogy king. You use the run as a jab in boxing. You want to see where the guy is weak at. If he's covering here, then you work him here. You're setting it up so you can hit him with the knockout shot. But if you're just gonna keep beating your head against the wall, then that's fine. I just don't. I don't know what else to say, bro. I think our game plan didn't work, and the halftime adjustment. And this is back to what I was saying. The pattern forming was our halftime. Remember, I said in the pregame show. I don't know if you remember this. The pregame show and the previous show, that Wednesday show. I want to see what our team looks like after the half. That will tell me a lot. And the adjustments were not there. As a whole, I'm not picking one side or the other. Just as a whole, we look just like we did in the first half. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. And it's crazy. I didn't really realize that we only played 2 conference games,
Mm-hmm.
So we really gotta win. I mean, for sure, gotta win the conference, right? Because like, if they're gonna lose another game, lose a non-conference game, because at least then they can get into the conference championship. But it's been said week after week this year, right? Like that schedule, it's got a lot of people fooled. Maybe not, but you go play Ohio State or a team, they gonna go upside our heads, coach, playing like this.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say is, I think Carson Beck may be catching. I mean, he threw a lot of interceptions. Let's just keep calling it what it is. But I don't know. They got his number, coach. They got him figured out. Like, I don't know if he staring the receivers down or like, I don't know if he just making bad decisions on the run. What's going on with him? But
I don't know.
I mean, what do you think, coach? What they gonna do about Beck? That's a bad position to be putting up interception numbers like that.
They're gonna have to keep the game simple, stupid. And I'm gonna tell you this: I'm waiting for them to run the RPO with them. They haven't run it yet. Even in the second half, I said, okay, they're gonna. Even when they ran, okay, remember this: they did an RPO with Beck on a touchdown with Mark Fletcher. I'm pointed out in the good, bad, and ugly. And the guy hesitated a little bit. We haven't RPO Beck yet. They're not respecting him. And I'm not saying for him to RPO and run it like a zone read. RPO and throw the bubble. I hate our screen game. I hate it. I know my dog Keyshawn, he gonna be like, no, I hate our screen game, dog. I've been saying it not just this year. I said it last year and the year before that. I think we do a terrible job blocking it. I think we do a terrible job setting it up. I think there's a lot of problems with it. And yeah, we popped some. Shout out to Malachi Tony, who popped the big one on the screen. But I think it's more detrimental than it is helpful.
They're running it too much.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too often. But man, let me get moving. I gotta keep pushing on, brother. I appreciate you, man.
All right, coach.
Much love.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Man, Reggie, I got your thing in the Discord. Holy smoke. This is data field. I don't even know how to read this. It's so much data. It is so much data on here. I don't even know how to read this, bro. I know you've been telling me about this for the longest, and I appreciate this. You've been telling me, bro, and holy smokes. Thank you, man. I'm going to keep this under my hat. I ain't going to let nobody know about this. Holy crap, bro. It's so much. Now, this is, what do you call it? Paralysis by analysis. This right here can have you stuck. You'll be in a coma reading all this. I love it, bro. I'm gonna definitely check that out. Also, real quick, y'all clap it up for Alex Tabio. Alex Tabio, man, been a long time sponsor of the channel for $30 on Cash App. Appreciate you, Alex Tabio, in the building. Alex, I'll be down next week, man. I'll be down this week, actually, for the Stanford game. Maybe, I'm not sure if you're there, but we're going to talk. Also, Reggie, for the $2, pencil popping is more illegal than cockfighting. Just know you'll see me more at a pencil fight than at a cockfight. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. And ETS for the $2. Saban said we need to lose. What you think, coach? I mean, nobody wants to lose. I think the biggest problem with the loss is who we lost to and how we lost. If we lost to a better team, I don't like it. I understand it. I respect it. I'm cool. But I know we got the best talent. And the fact we lost to a Louisville that puts us in this predicament. How about this? Like I said earlier in the show, give me the loss to Notre Dame. Don't like it, but I'll respect it. And it doesn't hurt us. Give me the loss to Florida. Maybe Billy Napier keep his job. Damn, I don't know. So that's my thought on the ETS. I appreciate it. Let me get to the next caller, boy. Y'all in here. 70. I'm gonna actually close the phone line because there's so many y'all in here.
Has been locked.
We're gonna get this thing rocking, man. 0599. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name where you calling from.
What up, Coach Hayes? What up, Coach Hayes? Your boy Jason out of Arizona.
Oh man, Jason from Arizona. What's up with
Yeah,
you?
it just showed that. If for some reason it showed that I just became a member for some reason. I
Really?
know I already been a member. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But man, let me go on and let me go on and put our Canes fans to rest, man. Let us go on and calm down. Let me tell you the reason why we really lost. I'm
Talk
going
to
to
me.
put it out there.
Talk to me.
The reason why we lost is because I didn't watch the kickoff. Listen here, I've been watching the kickoff for years. I messed around, didn't watch the kickoff Friday. And I knew then we was gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? And we also had other signs. Like when they were showing the pregame and showing all the Louisville wins and everything, when they were showing all the Louisville wins, and then they showed the trophy, had Louisville on the side, it was signs right there that we was gonna lose. Also, when damn it, damn, my mind went blank. What's our Ray Lewis and and Irvin was on the sideline, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When we looked in the stands and we didn't have nobody in the stands, bro, we the number 2 team in the country. Well, I understand we're in South Florida. I understand how everything works in South Florida, but come on, bro. That showed you right there. All other games, we had packed house. Before the game started and everything, we had packed house. Bro, it was just a little sign right there. But to our King Nation, I'm going to put this on me. I should have been around to watch the kickoff.
So you think because you didn't watch the kickoff from Arizona?
Yes.
From Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
You fanned all the way out,
I'm
though.
telling you, I got this thing. I got to see the kickoff. If I don't see the kickoff, some bad shit gonna happen. So we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. All this, we need a win out. We need it. Bro, we are good. We are good. Y'all calm down. We're good.
Hold on. Let
I
me
guarantee you come Saturday, and when we make this win come Saturday, we ain't gonna be thinking about last week. We ain't gonna be thinking about Friday.
Oh, yes, we will. I will. But let me ask you this.
You're not. No, you're not.
I promise you.
Nobody ain't gonna be thinking about. Nobody ain't gonna be thinking about.
Let me tell you something, bro. Because I'm always thinking a shot ahead. Let me just tell you something. A dude just said on there nobody was at the game because it was Friday. Beyonce had a concert on a Wednesday. It was sold out. I don't want to hear that.
Amen.
Listen, I don't want to hear it. It was 7:00 on a Friday. Now, if you would have said the tailgate was a little light, but the game was, man, I don't care if it was a Friday. Y'all done took off less. Y'all done took off for
That's
less.
right.
All I'm going to say is, at the end of the day, if we're going to support, and I'm going to be there this week.
Hey, I wish I was close by. I would be down there.
That's all I know. I'll be there Saturday. Stanford game. If you're gonna be there, do me a favor. Take a picture with Coach. Matter of fact, I want to take a picture with you. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna pull my phone out and take a picture and make it happen. Second is, real quick while I got you on here, Norman, all the way from Hawaii, baby, for the $25. Thank you. What's good, folks?
That's good, baby.
Also, I'm giving away 2 tickets on Wednesday's show. 2 tickets to the Stanford game. If this goes well, we might be doing this the rest of the season. 2 tickets, the rest of the season going forward. 2 tickets to Stanford's game. There's only 2 requirements. 1, you be a subscriber, and 2, you be present when I call your name. That's it. That's it. Be a subscriber and be present when I call your name on Wednesday's show. So make sure y'all don't miss Wednesday's show. All right? Thank you, Norman, man. Appreciate you. Much love, brother. Much love. All right, man. Give us your last words. Let me get this thing wrapped up.
Hey, what? Nobody ain't gonna talk about that pass interference on Malachi, huh?
You know what? I actually didn't see it, man. Shout out to Street from Footballville. He the one told me. We was talking. He's like,
Dude, that was a super pass interference. The man got tackled before the ball even got to him.
Yeah. No, it was by no dispute. But here's what I'll say. Can I just say a couple of things? Even swap ain't a swindle. Even swap is not a swindle. Let me explain something. There were some very key moments in that game where referees made some plays. But that also was not roughing the passer. And I know y'all gonna be like, well, Coach, you're a Kane fan, but I'm a football fan first. That also was not roughing the passer on Carson Beck.
Not really.
It was not. On that fifth interception, if that was considered roughing the passer on that fifth interception, we wouldn't have had a chance. We still had a chance to win it, and we blew it.
Yeah, because he did throw 5 interceptions.
He threw 5. But technically it's 4 because that don't count. However, how about that's not even pass interference? If he let the ball go, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to jump on Carson Beck neck. All I'm saying to you is, I think there was some plays called, and I think it was really both ways. I know a lot of people are Canes fans, and they fall in love with the Canes.
They were both ways.
They was bad. Those refs were bad across the board. They missed a lot of calls, and they also gave us some calls that brought a lot of things back. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this before I go, Coach.
Sure.
This for Carson Beck. Take the air out the ball. You putting too much air on the ball.
True
man.
story.
Lead him out there. You're saying he's throwing the ball. He's trying to throw the ball out the stadium.
True story. He's trying to hit the rafters up there. He's trying to hit the doggone 2001 national championship banner.
Really, if he leave Malachi on out there, bro, that dude don't have time to catch up with him. You know what I'm saying? Out like 200 interceptions, the boy put number air on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what a Beck. Take the air out the ball. Do a Tom Brady.
Okay.
Deflate.
Deflate. All right, brother. Appreciate it, man. Let me rock on.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. 6753 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's CJ from Duval, man.
CJ from Duval. Talk to me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, what you don't accept in a loss, I mean, for win, you can't accept in a loss. And a lot of penalties we was getting away with in the wins, the first 5 weeks. But they caught up to us, I feel like, against Louisville this week. And I feel like that played a big part in us losing the game, all the dumb penalties that we had.
Let me ask you a question, man. What'd you say your name was?
CJ.
It's funny you bring that up. Do me a favor. Are you on Bluetooth or not?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not sure if you can switch because there's so much road noise. I tell you in the car, and it's hard for the viewers to hear. I mean, the listeners to hear you. So if you can't switch it, that'd be great. If you can't, I understand.
Yeah, Coach, you get me now?
Yeah, that's a little better. That's perfect. Here's what I'm gonna say to you. You bring up a very interesting point about penalties. Shout out to Miami Flow and John over there at the Miami Flow channel. They actually brought that up. And John did a study, as we call it in football, or research. And he talked about Coach Cristobal's teams as he was the head coach of Miami and Oregon. And I thought this was a very interesting stat. John says that Mario Cristobal, I'm going to just say over the 100. 100 is 131, 132 teams in Division I football. Since he has been the head coach, his teams have always ranked in the hundreds. 103, 105, 114, something like that when it comes to penalties. What do you think as a fan, now that you hear this and it's kind of quantified, right? A numbers perspective. For a guy that's preaching discipline, toughness, that kind of stuff. What do you think about Mario Cristobal-led teams that are in the hundreds when it comes to penalties or yardage? Actually, not even penalties. It's the yardage. I think he said the yardage, the amount of yards given up. What do you say to that?
I mean, I think you gotta, keep putting the emphasis in not just only practice, but on game day. You gotta, emphasize to your team, hey, we can't have dumb plays like, the play that Malachi Tony had when he had a penalty when he was standing over the guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a critical part of the game that we need. We need those yards, so we don't need those type of penalties. You know what I'm saying? That those are just bonehead plays. That's lack of focus. So he got to be emphasizing that. You know, right before the game. You know, when you get the hype talk up, you got to kind of emphasize that to the players. Like, hey, we can't have these bonehead dumb penalties. I understand the hard working penalties. If you like, you know, the pass interference stuff like that, that's gonna happen throughout the game sometimes. But these, you know, personal foul penalties in the bone, you know, the CC pushing the guy on the ground, those type of penalties, those can be prevented. So you got to just emphasize that right before the game, you know, not just in practice.
So let me ask you this. So John, because I want to hear what's your viewpoint, because John said playing time. You know, you kind of take away playing time from guys. If you was Coach Cristobal, how would you rectify it?
I mean, that too. Like, you know, I know you got your star players because some of these penalties are your star players doing it. But if you telling your star players that you got to sit a few plays, that trickles down to the team. Like, hey, if the star player, you know, getting punished for doing stupid penalties. Like I said, it's the stupid penalties. It's not the, you know, the penalties like the nuanced penalties throughout the game, but these stupid personal foul penalties, those after the whistle penalties, those can't be accepted. So, you know, taking them out a few plays, you know, and then showing the, you know, the younger guys that, hey, that's not acceptable.
So here's my question. Here's my question as a fan. I hear you. Not mad at you. But then you take Maui Noah out and they give up a sack. What are you going to say as a fan?
I mean, him giving up a 15-yard penalty is just like giving up a sack. So you really gotta put an emphasis on it, because it's gonna keep reoccurring if Noah knows that, okay, I can if I do this penalty, there's nothing that's gonna happen, and then that trickles down to the guys who's younger than them, because you know you need guys who gotta take accountability for these penalties and know, hey, I can't do this.
Okay,
like I said,
listen, I asked these questions, and I'm not doing it to try and show you up. I'm asking these questions because I want you to understand the scenario of a coach. Because now, let me ask you this. Maui Noah gets that 15-yard penalty. Now, it was early, but let's say he gets it. What happens if that happens? No, let me ask you this first. So when he got that penalty, should he have sat down? Should you have sat him down for 3 plays?
I mean, I don't know about, you know, sitting them down, but
see what? Hold on. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's easier to point the finger at Cristobal, but when I give you the hat and the whistle, right? Yeah, sit them down for a couple plays to teach the younger guys, and then now when you say to yourself as the coach, "Hey, he got that penalty. Do you sit him down for 3 plays?" Let me ask you again: do you sit him down for 3 plays?
Hey, coach, I don't make the big bucks to make that decision, but but I mean, you have to do something, because I mean, these penalties will keep reoccurring every game. It's not just a one-off thing.
So what do you do, coach?
Every single game.
What do you do,
so
coach?
You got to do something.
What do you do, coach?
I mean, you have to at least make them feel like, hey, if this happens, then you know you got these type of consequences. Now, I don't know what the consequence should be, coach, but it got to be some consequences.
Well, you just told me you was going to sit him. You just told me you was going to sit him down for 3 plays.
Hey, coach, but if you just put it into the fact that, hey, you put him in and put another player in, and then we get a sack, I ain't thinking about all that.
I know.
But,
hold on, because here's what I'm going to tell you. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Well, no, I'm going to save this for somebody else, because I know somebody else going. And I'm telling y'all it's a trap. I'm telling you it's a coaching trap. So I want y'all to hear me clear. I'm telling y'all, and somebody going to fall into this trap. So anyway, man, tell your last piece, and then let me push on, because I got a couple more callers. E. Brown, I'm going to let you in. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, man, I just think, like, you know, the last 6 game season, we just got to focus in, and like other callers been saying, start rotating more players in the game, because this how you lose the focus of players when they're not, engaged to the game, they're not getting in the game. I'm not saying all the players have to get in for 20, 30 plays, but you need some guys that's, you got all these fast players on offense that's not getting in the game that you can use in gadget plays and, end arounds, reverses, stuff like that. You got Ray Joseph, guys like that sitting on the bench who I think you can use in packages. And we need to start using some of those players to kind of bring another dynamic to the offense. But, man, appreciate you, Coach.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. Appreciate you, man. Hey, $5 from Reggie. What happens if you sit him and the player that replaces him gives up a monster sack that gets your QB re-injured? That's a scenario, but I got a better one. I'm telling you, the trap is here. I'm going to trap you. I'm telling you, but if somebody's going to answer this, and I'm going to start off. But to your point, yes. Good call right there. Here we go. 8541 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
How you doing? I'm Maurice calling from Ohio again.
You said Reese?
Maurice.
Oh, Maurice, yes. I remember you called the other show ago. Yes, Maurice. What's up, buddy?
I did. How you doing? Yeah, actually, my biggest issue is, I was listening to Shannon Dawson in his interview today, and it was funny because I called exactly what he was going to say. We need to execute better. And I do believe there's some truth to that. No doubt they need to execute better. I mean, you've got Carson Beck, who's throwing 2 interceptions down the field when he had checkdowns wide open. And I believe that Louisville schemed us really well. I believe they've seen a lot of, we're very predictable on offense. My biggest issue is, sure, we're probably the most athletic team in the ACC. If you look at us top to bottom, we probably have the best athletes roster-wise in the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, I think we're making it really difficult on ourselves. I mean, number one, our run scheme is entirely too predictable. And it's not an accident. If you notice the last few games, our rushing totals are going down and down and down.
I told you. Didn't I say a pattern?
Well, everyone knows.
But Maurice, didn't I tell y'all a pattern was forming? Did I not?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You listen, I don't care how hard that line, I don't care how hard they block. When the defense knows exactly where the ball is going every down, it's a problem. That's why you see play action. Anytime we run play action on the early downs down the field, it's wide open because the linebackers are sucking up to stop the runs in the A and B gaps, and they know right where we're going, primarily in the A gap. There's no outside run scheme, which is absurd. The only outside run we have is an end around. There's no counters. There's no outside zone. There's no stretch play. There's nothing. And it's bothersome because we're making it difficult on ourselves. Yeah, I believe if we execute well, we could have beat a team like Louisville. But this is a really talented football team that Mario has. And I think it's a team that could have made some noise in the playoffs. What happens if you play a team like Ohio State? See, I'm in Ohio. I watch Ohio State every week. They would bust us up. And I hate to say it because I live in Ohio and I get clowned all the time. I can't take it anymore. I get made fun of so bad. But that's what would happen. But athletically, we have the athletes to compete with Ohio State. That's what bothers me. Right. We have the athletes. It's just our scheme is we're making it way too hard on ourselves. And you asked a question earlier to what would you do? Well, offensively, number one, I get an outside run scheme to go along. Because I'm telling you, the end around, you've seen that end around came clean. Because why? Louisville couldn't believe we ran it around. They couldn't believe it. We took it outside the tackle. They couldn't believe it. And it was right there. And if you do things like that, you loosen that defensive box up, then you can pound them back inside. Now you've got play action on your early downs. You've got so many things at your disposal. And teams right now, Louisville's basically, you can see their game plan. I'm going to stuff the run on first. We're going to play that screen on second. We're going to see if Carson Beck can be patient on third down and make them beat us in a third down situation. And Beck couldn't, that's my number 2 thing. Beck needs to be sat down. Beck, you could clearly see, in my opinion, was trying to win the Heisman in one game. He really was. He's on prime time. He's a Friday night game. He's chucking balls downfield left and right. Guys that were not open. He had checkdowns wide open. He hits a check down, it's at least 10 yards. Maybe the guy makes a play, turns it into 20 plus. You have to let your playmakers make plays and take the easy 10 yards. And that was the biggest thing with me. And I know Beck's probably worried about it and concerned with his draft status. The thing is, if Beck does the things he needs to do to take us deep in the playoffs, The draft status is going to be there because obviously he's going to have to play well for us to run deep. And that's my biggest issue is just we don't have an outside run scheme, and everyone and their mother knows it. And it would not shock me to see a team like SMU give us fits and Pitt. Pitt is going to be a damn nightmare up here. And I've got tickets to that game. And Pitt always wants to upset somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing really good football right now. They got that freshman quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious if you see the same things with our
no,
that's what I see.
Oh, very much so. But again, we allowed it. Shout out to the I'm gonna call it the code of E. Brown. We allowed it, but because we were winning, we never challenged it. But when people like myself challenge it, you're a hater, coach. Shut up. We won. Now, when it comes to bite you in the behind and a pattern starts to form, Shannon Dawson sucks. His run game is vanilla. Well, it's always been kind of vanilla. We just were better than our opponent. And as you said, as the games went down, our results went down.
Correct.
Right? Because,
correct.
And Coach Cristobal said this, people have film on you. But then I go to say, this is why you self-scout. You self-scout to say my tendency on first and down is to run inside zone to the field. Second and long,
correct.
I run outside zone to the boundary. Or I run inside zone to the one technique. Or I run outside zone to the one technique. Like you scout yourself.
Bubble screen.
I'm bubble screen when like some people even get it down to the fact they'll call bubble screen when you get to a certain area in the field. You call bubble screen not only in down and distance. You call bubble screen when the play clock gets to a certain level. Because maybe that's just your default play when you don't get to play in enough. There's 1,000 ways in which you can get data. But that's neither here nor there. Quick question to you, Maurice, before I let you go.
Absolutely.
All right, here we are. Coach Cristobal, I brought this
what's
up.
your question?
But here's my question. I think you heard me talk about it. He's been in the 100th rank, somewhere 103, 105, 114 when it comes to penalties. Since he was at Oregon and since he's been at Miami. I was watching Miami Flo and John and them were talking about this kind of a study or a statistic that John kind of discovered. My question to you is, how do you fix that?
I think that's something, honestly, right now. I think, sometimes you let a problem go too long and it gets so big. I think now it's really tough to fix. That's something that should have been fixed in spring and summer ball. Spring and fall practice, that should have been fixed. You should have referees out there every day, and you should have been working on that sort of thing.
So here's what I'll tell you. I'm sorry, Maurice. Go ahead.
You can't. Oh, go ahead. And my thing is, I don't think you could pull a guy. You asked if you could pull a Malagoa like that, and you give up the sack. There's no way I'm pulling Malagoa out of it. I'm not pulling for 3 plays and taking that chance. But when he comes over the sideline, I'm letting him know, listen, you're letting your fellas down. I would absolutely let these guys know as soon as, your team meeting is what, your Sunday or whatever. I don't know when they have team meeting, but I would be letting these kids know, like, listen, you are letting your teammates down. But honestly, the problem's gotten so big, I don't know that you can fix it right now during the season. That needed to be worked on in your off season. You needed to have that worked on and continually working on it. The problem is it's gotten so out of control right now. I don't even know what they could do. You know what I mean? That should have been, you should have been proactive in spring ball. You should have been proactive in fall camp. We should never even be here right now, but it's a common reoccurring theme, which tells me something's not being done in the off season.
I mean, because I look at guys like Marion, right? Number 0 had a holding call, right? You would have said him, right?
Could I sit Marion? And I know that's funny. You're right. Would you sit a Marion? I could sit a Marion before I could Malago. I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely.
And so there's my issue. Now, as a coach, there's your dilemma. Because now you're setting different standards for a team that has one standard. See, this is the thing that people don't think of in coaching. These are because Marion is not as valuable as Maui Noah. Right? So in your mind, you like, I'll sit Marion because we got other receivers. But you ain't got
I'm Jimmy Johnson, though. Jimmy Johnson, all players aren't equal.
You're right.
You remember Jimmy? All players are not equal.
Yeah, but guess
That's
what?
just how it is.
But guess what? Jimmy also had talent behind those other players. See,
That's
you're
true.
right.
It's true. The NIL is different.
See, Jimmy could play that game because he was stacked, right?
They were. Yes.
Who is Francis Martin? We know his backup. You know?
Probably Okunlola would be my guess. Would probably be the right tackle. I guess they probably move Okunlola over there. That would be my guess.
But he plays guard. Let's see what they have.
I know, but Okunlola was recruited as a tackle. I'm imagining he's probably cross-trained, and he's probably a backup tackle, probably their left guard as well.
And
that would be my guess.
And that clearly is a problem. That you're at the University of Miami, and a cross-trained guy that comes in as a guard is also your second tackle. But let's see what they got on the list. Maui Noah on here would be Tommy Kinsler. That's what they have.
So a Kinsler tackle? Okay, then Kinsler's okay. I thought it would be Okunlola working there because he was recruited as a tackle. He was a 5-star at Mass. So
yeah, but who would you take?
Who would I put over there?
Yeah.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. NIL games made this different. Listen, kids don't think of the 01 team. Do you think Willis McGahee's sitting behind Portis and Gore? Absolutely not. He's gone.
Exactly. Well, but I'm saying all that to say that it's easy as fans, and I appreciate you allow me to take you through the illustration, but it's easy as us as fans to spew this out. But now when you put yourself in the khakis and the loafers, there's meals and ain't that easy, Maurice. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you know this, but I'm saying what people are like, man, like when I told my man, you'll sit him for 3 plays? Well, coach, I don't really know. I don't know. But anyway, man, Maurice,
backtrack,
yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Don't miss the show, man. We might get you 2 tickets to Miami, man. Stop playing. Come on and fly out for the
bro.
Stanford
You have
game.
an excellent good, bad, and ugly. Your breakdown of the film was awesome. I love watching that show.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that.
All right, you take care of yourself.
You too, buddy. All right, we got 2 callers left, and I'm gonna let E. Brown back in the building. He probably still trying to dial in from his flip phone. 9462 on the line. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Hello, Coach.
Hello, 9462. Did he hang up? No, he didn't hang up. Where'd he go? I don't know, waiting for him to connect. Reggie, for the $5. Not a popular opinion, but not all players are equal. Meaning you can discipline players the same. Some players you can't afford to sit during the game. Aha. You go, Reggie. Now you're talking, Reggie. All right. Also, Shad for the $4.99. Coach, I don't know why people are upset with Dawson. We haven't opened the playbook up yet, or whatever Cuban Canes fans say every year. Shad, I missed you, dog. I ain't seen you in a while. I know you've been super busy. But can I laugh at myself for a second? Look at Cuban Cane's avatar, dog. That's me on a cycle, man. Why you try me like this? Is that AI, Cuban Cane? That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. Cuban Cane bro, y'all treat Coach so bad, man. Y'all treat Coach so bad. Okay, here we go. 9462 is back online. Talk to us.
Hello, Coach. Norman.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all clap it up for Norman. Aloha, Norman!
Hey, aloha to you, man, and all the listeners. I just wanted to make a point that people were saying Louisville upset Miami, but then again, Louisville should be a ranked team, and the only reason why they're not ranked is because they lost to Virginia in overtime at home. And the media was saying was Louisville has the best third down efficiency in the nation. But now, what did Virginia do to overcome that third down efficiency?
Good call, Coach. That's something they should have been studying on the bye week. You know what I'm saying, Norman? Like
And
this is what the bye week is about.
And then that might be the reason why Dawson took a gamble by throwing those 3 interceptions, because when you're facing a team with the best in third down efficiency, you have to figure maybe your possessions will be limited. So maybe that's why he went for those long downfield passes. But then again, on the other hand, there were guys open 6, 7 yards out,
Mm-hmm.
which could have resulted in first downs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still early in the game. So it's a double-edged sword, I guess.
It is.
Yeah.
And just because you're number one, guess what? Then I'm gonna tell you my thing. Well, let's win second down then. See, that's how I look at it, Norman. If you're number one and third down, let's try not to ever get there. Let's win second down. Where are they weak on second down? How close can we get? They may be good on third down efficiency because they put people in second, third and longs, right? Or third and long and medium, that kind of deal. Let's try to get it to third and short as possible, more as much as possible. Like, that's how you have to think this game, And a lot of people too, Norman, when I kind of brought up and said, "Hey, man, Louisville got the number one defense in the ACC." You know what everybody said? Well, who did they play? Who did they play? They didn't play anybody. And I said it wasn't who they played; it's how they played. It's how they played.
Correct.
They played as a team. I don't think they have a dynamic guy. Maybe a guy might get drafted somewhere down the line, but nobody's going to be on Mel Kiper's top 25 list that I can think of.
Yeah. Well, they've got a guy named Chris Bell.
As a receiver, yes. Now I'm talking about defensively. Yes.
Yeah. And then I was just shocked that they gave the guy so much cushion. In fact, all the receivers, they gave him 10 yards cushion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I thought that was unacceptable.
Very much so. Wow. Real quick, Norm, I got a quick question. It's 10:05 p.m. What time is it in Hawaii?
4:05 p.m.
6 hours behind. It's 4:05. The sun is up and bright and shining, right?
Yeah. Usually the sun goes down about maybe 5:30 p.m.
Okay. All right. Shout out to the flat earthers out there. Just want to let people know. But anyway, yeah, Norman, that's pretty cool, man. Well, man, you always do support this channel. I appreciate you. I know I got to do better on PayPal because I don't want to put your information out there, but I always see you donate as well there. So I thank you so much, Norman.
Well,
man.
I haven't been on as often as I'd like to, but
that's okay, my man. When you come, the door is always open. You're always more than welcome, Norman. Always. You've been rocking with Coach for a long time, man.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for taking the call and good luck to you.
Thank you,
and
man.
to all
Norman.
the listeners. Take care.
You too, buddy. Shout out to Norman, man. Norman from all the way from Hawaii. Aloha. I ain't never been to Hawaii, Norman. I gotta get out there. Give me some pineapples. All right. E. Brown, I'm about to open the lineup. You got 10 seconds. And that's 10 regular seconds on a watch, not like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, not like that.
The conference has been unlocked.
2972, call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
All right, this is Brandon. I'm from Tennessee, man. Shout out this Hurricane beat.
What's up, man? What's your name again?
It's Brandon.
Brandon. All right, Brandon, talk to us. What's on your mind?
All right, well, I had mentioned earlier I already went on Utah. Now, here's my issue. I didn't want Dawson when we got him. And I told everybody, and I put a stat out that nobody could wrap their head around. Here's my stat.
Okay.
4,313 yards, 39 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. Whose stats are those?
Say that one more time.
4,313 yards, 39 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Whose stats are those?
Vinny Testaverde.
That's Superman Cam Ward.
Okay.
I told everybody after Tyler Van Dyke, when we got Cam Ward, I said, this will be the year Cam Ward puts a Band-Aid over how bad Dawson really is.
Ooh.
I said, but make no mistake about how good Cam is. Dawson and Mario will shit the bed before the season's over. What happened to Syracuse? What happened to Syracuse?
They boo-booed the bed.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you Tyler Van Dyke stats under Dawson. 2,703 yards, 19 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. They always say patterns repeat themselves, right?
True story.
Okay. Carson Beck, 1,484 yards, 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Now, how is it? Our offensive coordinator is also our quarterback's coach. Cam ran for his life, made plays that weren't there, ran around long enough to save himself, and X, bless his heart, run all over the field 300 yards every play just to give Cam a target.
Mm-hmm.
This goes
The conference has been locked.
what Shannon Dawson really is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been this way since he got here. We're not going to open the bag up. We don't have a bag. Shannon Dawson has his 9 plays, and that's all he's running. How in any logical reason you go to throw a double pass with Malachi Tony? Do you have Alex Ballman, who runs a 5.9 40, running down the field to catch it? Why do you not have Elijah Lofton? Why do you not have JoJo Trader, C.J. Daniels, Chance Robinson, Josh Moore, Tony Johnson? I mean, you put Alex Bowman out there. That's who you put out there. You're the offensive coordinator. It's your job to see what personnel is on the field.
Mm.
You say, I have a play sheet. He said in his press conference, I have a play sheet. I look at my personnel. I go to my play sheet. We look at the availability to it, and we go from there. Where was your eyes on Friday night?
On his play sheet and not on the field.
And everybody talks about Malachi Tony. The kid's a beast. But this is Division I football. He's 5'11". He will not out jump 6'2" and 6'3" cornerbacks and safeties in triple coverage. Carson Beck can get that out of his mind. Now the problem with that is you go watch that game Friday night, and you go back and you watch Tyler Van Dyke. It's the same plays with the same exact routes in triple coverage. You have Van Dyke throwing in. It's all there. It's all on film. So who do you think's telling him to throw that ball that far? Now, the only problem is he's throwing it 900 feet in the air. You put it on the line, and yeah, he's going to break loose. He can, he can make a cut in, or he can fade out. But also, like I said, I work with a high school. I work with receivers and quarterbacks. Eric Ainge, former Tennessee football player, comes and works with our quarterback every week. Now, how is it? A high school kid knows when you're throwing a ball, especially a deep ball, it's over the head, over the outside shoulder, to where either it's going out of bounds, or you're making a play on it, or it's a pass interference call. 14 and 15-year-old kids know that. Mm-hmm. And this is what Shannon Dawson is allowing to happen. It's his quarterback. He said, I hand chose him. Mm. It's all right. I put him out there. This is my product. We saw your product. And it's been this way since the day he got here. That's why when he got here, we was what, 7-5, 5-7,
5-7,
5-7. That's his product. This is his product. It has not changed. It will not change. And like I told him earlier, if Mario's got his hand in it, he can sit down and shut the hell up too, or you can get somebody else. Because Mario, we all know he's not a big time coach. He shits the bed just as much as anybody else. How many championships he won at Oregon? Because he shit the bed in the big games. When it was on the line, he shit the bed. Dawson, he's with Mario. Mario's his, him and Mario, they're right-hand man. You shit the bed together now. You could go get an FCS coach with an FCS offensive coordinator, and they can manage the game better than them two right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It is sad.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Mario's not going to sit over there and pound the board, and he's not going to jump on Malinois. He's going to sit over with his hand on his lip in shock because it happened again, and it hasn't changed. I'm gonna put this out there to you. Mm-hmm. And when the season's over, I know you're going to have to do a video for it,
Yes, sir.
but I've got a list.
Mm-hmm.
And as they start hitting the portal, Jordan Lyle's gone. JoJo Trader's gone.
Oh, Lord.
Chance Robinson's gone.
Oh, God.
Elijah Lofton's gone.
Don't say that.
Why would you stay? You got the most talented tight end in the nation.
Oh, God.
And you put Alex Ballman out there to run the deep pass routes. You got Alex Ballman. Only time you put Elijah Lofton in is for what? The blocker to get in the backfield to get a running back in there.
Oh, God.
They went to him in the flat last night, right? It got picked off. Oh, well, he ran the wrong route. No. Let's go back to football 101. If you're in a flat route and double coverage comes to you, you turn up the boundary and you take off.
Mm-hmm.
If they jump the route, you turn up the boundary, you give your quarterback a target. Lofton turned up the boundary. As he went to turn up the boundary, Beck threw it completely behind him, right to a defender. Who is that on? You throw Lofton under the bus, I'm throwing Beck under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
I played quarterback in high school. And see, what people don't realize is when I played quarterback, I had to sit and look at a safety who just so happened to play in the NFL now, and his name's Grendel Cobb.
What?
He played Alcoa, I played at Loudon.
Yeah.
See, now the problem with that is the defensive end on that team was Brandon Warren, a freshman All-American of Florida State. The other defensive end was Ray Sykes. The defensive end went to Tennessee, along with Tyler Slankster, a cornerback that went to Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Fiegler, the other quarterback, when Randall Cobb was playing receiver his junior year, who signed with South Carolina, then went to UAB. See, this is who I had to play against. So my football IQ, there wasn't no way I was throwing it to her. I was throwing it in any direction to Randall Cobb.
No, sir. He going to the house with your junk on.
I'm not going to lie to you. He caught a kickoff, and it was me and him one-on-one in the open field, and I took about a 40-yard angle to try to catch him at the 20, and he turned another gear on. It wasn't even close.
That boy hit that gas on you, huh?
My coach looked at me and said, "Why'd you stop?" I said, "He ain't putting me on ESPN." I told him. I straight out, don't put me on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
But they beat us 27-24.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was smart enough to know I'm not throwing it deep. These ends are blitzing. They're playing press man coverage.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a 6'4" tight end right here that can run 7 yards and turn around. And my tight end had 167 yards.
What?
Now, you want to tell me why Elijah Lofton ain't running the same routes that Elijah Arroyo ran last year? Why is he not going down the seam?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he not running the flag routes? Why is he not running the drag across the middle? You got somebody that runs a 5.940 and Alex Ballman running the same route.
Well, I got to correct you right there. They said Alex Ballman runs a 4 ever.
Yeah, it's nowhere near a 4. Look,
I thought he ran a forever, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I know grandpas and Scooter who could outrun him. I mean, it's just being honest.
Gotcha.
But this is Shannon Dawson, and this is Shannon Dawson at his finest. But see, I don't let the defense go either. Go back and watch this game. Go back and watch the Notre Dame game. Go back and watch the Florida game. Go back and watch every game we've played. When we played somebody that had a big-time receiver, Xavier Lucas was sticking them.
Mm-hmm.
But you allow Bell, of all people, and you're going to match OJ up on him one-on-one. No, OJ was lost all last year. He just ain't been tested this year. And he got toasted by Bell all night long. Why'd you not put Lucas on him? Keontae Scott could have shut Bell down. He's got the speed, and he's physical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's strong.
Now, why is it Jacoby Thomas has happened to grab Mo Torre by the face mask and point it to ground every play? Because Torre has no idea where he's going. Why was Bell coming across the middle? Because every play, Torre was not even in defense. He would step right up to the line and act like he was blitzing and then stand there right behind our defensive ends.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just dumping it over his head, and there went Bell.
Doop. Gotcha.
And it's a foot race. And they're like, well, we can't tackle.
Get
Well,
set,
Jacoby
go.
Thomas is running from the other side of the field. Poiser's running from the other side of the field. Keontae Scott almost caught him. I mean,
get over here. Right, like that.
You got two players that absolutely have no idea what's going on defense.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we get with Mario Cristobal, and it's not going to change. It's not going to change with Shannon Dawson.
Things will never change, but that's the way
I
it
went
is.
on Coach Coop's show after game 1 Notre Dame. I said, this is exactly why I wanted him fired. I got told I was delusional. I was not a Miami fan, that I was crazy. The stars are aligned. This is the team. I need to sit down and shut up. I told him I give him 6 games. He sits to bed. What happened?
6 game. Guess what he did?
Here we are.
Poo poo.
And Coop done promised me his next call-in show, he's opening up first to me because I told him, I said, no worries. I screenshot everything on there. Now, everybody who said I was delusional, I'm bringing receipts.
Uh-oh. The real long one with the survey at the end, or just a little short one? Which kind of receipt?
Oh, no. I've got the whole chat line where they were saying I was delusional, wasn't a fan. And this one guy called in the next week and said, it still bothered me. He said that he's just delusional. How delusional am I?
Well,
because you're Precious Mario and your FCS coordinator shit to bed. How delusional am I?
Yeah, you right on point, like Stacey Adams.
You're Miami. Why are you going to get a coordinator from Houston?
From Houston?
You mean to tell me you couldn't go get no other coordinator?
Oh, because he was with Jay Prince at Rap-A-Lot from Houston.
There it is.
Yeah, because right.
But I'll tell you one thing.
Because I think Shannon Dawson, when he was at Houston, Jay Prince over there at Rap-A-Lot, they had I think that was his agent. Jay Prince was his agent.
Probably.
Yeah.
It probably is.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we get.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't change.
Yep.
So now here's what I want to know from you.
Oh, okay. We got time.
You said,
all right, talk to me.
You said, do you sit a player? You can't sit them because they know you have a backbone. But if you're going to make a statement, I bet you on Monday, we would learn not to jump off sides.
So here's my question to you. It's my last question. Matter of fact, I've heard you before. What's your name again?
It's Brandon.
Brandon. Here's my question to you. You are Brandon, the head coach of the University of Miami. Francis Maui. So you're saying that when Francis Maui-Noah committed that penalty, you would have sat him those 3 plays?
No, I said we would have addressed it week 1 because I would put sleds on them.
But hear what I'm saying.
And we would have run suicide.
I know, but last Friday just passed, Francis Maui-Noah commits that penalty. Would you have sat him for just 3 plays?
As a head coach?
Yes, sir. You are the head coach of the Miami Hurricane. In that game, last Friday, regardless of all the sled work, you say your philosophy is sit him so you can have a backbone to show that you got a backbone and you know it won't happen in the future. So my question is, would you have sat him for 3 plays?
I'd have said it.
Okay, fair enough.
I set my own nephew for a whole game.
Okay, good. Here's my next question. Now here's the next Now hold on. Here's the hypothetical. The last drive that we were on to go down to win it, or at least worst case scenario, keep the field goal and potentially tie it. He commits that penalty. Would you have sat him on the very last drive of the game?
Yes.
You a bad man.
And I would have.
You a bad man then, bro. I ain't mad at you. You a bad man.
And the way I look at it is this. I understand everybody says everybody's not built the same. I get that. But what message are you sending to these freshmen? Because that's your future.
Okay. I just want to know. Well, let me go, man. Brandon, I got to push on, but you awesome. Right there. Yes, sir. You awesome. Hey, right, Brandon.
Awesome. I'll be calling him more often.
Yeah, please do, man. Please do. I love it.
All right, boss. You have a good night.
Yes, sir. You too, Brandon. Y'all talking trash. Brandon got your boy up over 200. We over 200 people in the chat. Y'all better chill out. My boy Brandon, he talking some stuff, man. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. And real quick, we giving out 2 tickets Wednesday show to the Stanford game. 2 tickets to the Stanford game Wednesday show. 2 requirements: be a subscriber and be in the building on Wednesday. If you're not present, you can't win. That's all we saying. God doggone it. All right. Oh, Norman, you still on here, Norman? You almost fooled me. All right. Get down, Brown. E. Brown. Y'all in the building, but we got one caller right before we close this deal out. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, please give me your Carson Beck slander. I'm ready for it as a Georgia fan.
Well. What was that I told you? What was that I told you?
I'm waiting for it. Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting for you to say it because you owe me an eyebrow, remember?
No, sir, no, ma'am. I would never
Yes,
bet
you
you an
did.
eyebrow. Never.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I never.
You owe me an eyebrow. Go get that razor, baby.
What happened?
Go get the razor. You owe me an eyebrow.
What was the bet?
I betted you that he was going to be inconsistent. I bet you.
I would have never made no bet like that.
Yes, you did. Actually, Lexus was on the phone with me when you did that. But here's the thing, though. I need for you and her to kiss and make up because I need that little reinforcement right now.
I don't know what Lexus said.
She was on the, huh?
I don't know what Lexus is right now. Lexus, call in, baby. We miss you.
Yeah, I need for you and her to kiss and make up. But yeah, I'm waiting on my eyebrow, baby. Go on and get those clippers.
I don't remember that.
I told you.
I would have never made a bet.
Yes, you do.
Is it in the Discord? Is it in the LMV? Is it in the Discord? Is it in the Discord, LMV? LMV, that's my girl. If she says it's in the Discord, then it's in the Discord. If it ain't in the Discord, then I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you bet me that. You sure did.
He said, I'm hurt over Lexus.
Sure did.
I am hurt over Lexus, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Me and Lexus.
Well, you the one hit the button.
I know, but sometimes people fight and we get over it. But she ain't never called back. She went to the store to get some milk and ain't never come back.
And me and Lexus tried to tell you. You argued us up and down. Dude is very inconsistent. I went the whole year with his crap. And you only talking about the touchdown. I mean, excuse me, the picks that were logged. He had more picks than he had more. Well, almost picks than that.
I know, but I said that. I said you're just trying to pile on.
To throw to the other team.
Boy,
and I'm not talking about overthrown balls. I'm talking about directly throwing them to the defense. Directly throwing it to them.
Well, hold up, Ray. You just trying to pile on now.
Your schedule. No, it's the truth. I went through a whole year of frustration with behind that dude.
Okay.
We had one overtime game that went to seven or 8 overtimes because of his butt kept throwing picks. And a good many of those, the defensive player dropped the ball. Yes. Mm-hmm. He's inconsistent. Now, when he's on point, he's on point. But when he's not on point, he's not on point. Very, 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 very not on point. What y'all saw Friday is like compared to what we've seen.
Hold on, that sounds like me and Lex's relationship. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's bad.
It's showing up bad.
Lexus, where you at, baby? Come on over here and drive your Ford Escort back over here.
We need her back. We do. I don't know. You probably deep in the doghouse with her now.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting on my eyebrow. I can't believe you don't remember this. And I think I wrote it down. I have to look for it. But I told you. So I'm calling to collect.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Go pick it up from Lexus. Lexus got my eyebrow. She already took them. These fake. These not real. These fake. These glue on.
Who else on you guys' schedule that you would think would play like has a defense that would play like whoever it was that y'all played?
You don't even remember who we played. I don't think there's anybody defensively. I don't think there's anybody defensively. I'll just say this, and I guess the two biggest opponents I guess we have left will be SMU and Pitt, if I want to call them opponents. But I mean, I'll just say this: if we lose another game,
you get counted out Louisville.
No, well, I will say this: I did, because I'm still being positive. I'm still going to be positive. But I actually spoke to some people, and I said we either win this game, we blow them out, or we lose this game. That's really what I said. However, but I want to stay positive. I'm going to be there. But what I will say before I push on, before I let your cousins on the line, you know, I got the Browns back there. They love to, you know what I'm saying?
Who, E. Brown?
Yeah, you know E. Brown. That's your boy. E. Brown and get down.
Bring E. Brown on. I haven't talked to E. Brown in a while.
Listen, Ray, ain't nowhere on God's green earth or blue oceans when I put you and E. Brown on here together tonight. We'll never get off.
Why? Yes, I can't stay on long anyway because I'm on call. So
okay. The Amazon man coming? They got a package?
No, but I'm on call.
Oh, all right. Here's what I'll say. We can't lose another game. That's all I can tell you. That's it.
I'm really sorry to hear that, with the fact that you got at quarterback. And I'm telling you, the good thing is later on in the season than early on in the season, because it really takes a toll on your offensive team. I've seen it. Your receivers will lose faith in them and everything. It brings down the team, brings down what's the word? The morale.
Y'all tough.
Every time that boy arm went back, I was just nervous. Every time his arm went back.
Oh.
You just get, yes, we got that bad. You get nervous every time his arm goes back. Yep.
Every time why is it every time my arm go back, people get nervous? You wanna know why? Huh? You wanna know why people do you want to know why people get nervous every time my arm go back?
No, not your arm, his arm.
No, I'm talking about when my arm go back. You know why people get nervous, Ray?
Why?
Because I'm finna slapped up out of somebody. Every time my arm go back. Somebody.
Well, you might get ready to slap your quarterback then, because woo.
Hey, beloved Sandworm, don't be making fun of my pain. He talking about Coach hurt over Lexus for real, for real. You making fun of my pain. But anyway, man, let me get these Browns on here because they about to get down. We're gonna make it happen. Ray, we'll catch you on the other. See you on the other side. Ray, you ever been to a Miami game? You ever been to a Miami game?
No, I haven't.
Well,
do
me a favor.
I may go to one next year.
Do me a favor, Ray. Make sure you are present on Wednesday, as Coach Hayes is giving out 2 tickets to the Stanford game. All you have to do is be a subscriber and be present, right? Be a subscriber, be present during the live show, and you win 2 tickets to the stand. Just go with it, Ray. Come on, your team up. Just lie to me.
Okay.
Just lie to me. Say, Coach, for real? Just come on, dude.
I'll go with it, but I won't be able to make it.
Ray, God,
when is the game? This
God,
weekend?
I was trying to do a commercial, and you just could have just said,
"Oh, you're doing a commercial." Okay, yeah. Start it over.
Ray, have you ever been to a Miami game?
No, I haven't.
Really? Well, guess what? This Wednesday, during the live show, starting at 8:30, I'm gonna be giving out 2 tickets to the Stanford game. There's only 2 requirements.
Oh, that is awesome!
Yeah, it's only
I'll be sure to tune in.
Yeah, but there's only 2 requirements, Ray. That you're a subscriber and that you're present when I call out the winner. That's it.
Awesome.
So if you win, would you be going to a Miami game?
Yes, I will.
Come on, y'all clap it up for Ray in the building. First Miami game sponsored by Coach Hayes. There we go. Love it. All right, Ray. With that being said,
Now
appreciate
bring E Brown on. I got something to say to him. Bring E Brown on.
No, please don't. Please don't. I gotta go. I gotta go. I only got 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes right now.
Oh, I'm not gonna be on long. I only got about like 2 more minutes that I could be on.
Hey, I'm gonna bring this on for 2 minutes, and I swear to God, you're gonna see Red Fox and Esther. Watch this. Watch it, sucker.
Hey Ray, how you doing? How you doing, sweetheart?
What's up, darling?
I'm just fine. I mean, I don't know why Coach Hayes is trying to create some kind of animosity between you and I, but that only happens with Lexus. It only happens.
Yeah,
with Lexus.
he's missing. He got Lexus withdrawals. He's going through withdrawals.
Well, he need to get over it.
But he did bet me an eyebrow, and I see he's reneging. He's doing like old school.
Yeah, he's playing the violin right now, Ray.
I just want to let people know this is how old people run game to each other. So if y'all listening and you under
this ain't game because you
under 40 and you under 40 right now,
eyebrow.
And you under 40 right now, look forward to your future when you be trying to talk. Well, go ahead. Amanda say, get a room.
You bet your eyebrow. I'm here to collect.
No, Ray is a good commentator. Well, I like having Ray on because she's a great commentator. She keeps the program going.
That boy, hey, E. Brown, that boy said you put your good teeth in to talk to Ray.
Put your good teeth in.
Ray, that's not funny.
But hey, look, I really do have to go. I really do before I have to go.
Hey, real quick, Ray, if you probably missed it, E. Brown came on and said, shout to LMV, and I quote, ooh, he called her sweetheart. Say, hey, sweetheart. See? E. Brown got them pants. They button, you know how they clip in the front, and then you got the button flap over.
E. Brown know he loved me. He loved me though. E. Brown loved me.
Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely correct about that.
Look at me, tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. Look at
Ray, you got the man tongue-tied here. I showed, matter of fact, hey, put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming home no more, honey.
Hey, but seriously, E. Brown, your boy filed. You filed because you did bet an eyebrow. You did.
I would never bet an eyebrow about somebody being inconsistent. How do you even measure that? I don't even know how you measure somebody being inconsistent.
Did you not see that yesterday? Whatever day that was, Friday.
Well, that's
you will see more.
That's inconsistent to you. Inconsistent to me is 6 interceptions.
Hey, but Ray, his eyebrows aren't real though. Those things are pencil. Those are
pencil in.
Yeah. Anyway, let me get E. Brown on
here. He ain't
here.
got no real eyebrow. Some days he come on looking like Catwoman. Today he's like Mr. Spock.
Hold on, that's beta, man. What kind of Hey, you know that's beta right there. What kind of man talk about another man's eyebrows, E. Brown? That's like talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like taking a bath. That's like taking a sit-down bath, a bubble bath with a rubber ducky.
Yeah, right. With a gray shower curtain.
I think that's kind of cute. I think that would be kind of cute.
Oh Lord!
Get down. You want some of this?
See what I'm saying? I told you, man. I told you.
Anyway,
now you need to go. Hey, go get you 5 yellow candles.
See, now I gotta go. So I'm gonna let you and get into it.
It's 5 yellow candles.
I'm about to go. Ray, I love you, but the boys club must persist.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna let you guys have it. But
hey, good night,
I'll
Ray.
be back.
You heard him?
Yeah, come on back, Ray. Come on back.
You heard E. Brown?
I'll be back.
Hold on, you heard E. Brown?
No, what did he say? What did he say?
Good night, Ray. Good night, Ray. You know, you say I'll be back. He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Come on back. Yeah, come on back. Now you heard.
All right, guys, I'm hanging up. Have a good one.
All right.
All right. Good night, Ray.
You heard him?
Where's
Look at
nephew
my
at,
dog
man?
running game. Man, y'all clap it up for nephew off of here, man. Y'all welcome to meet the Browns in the building.
Hey, coach, this the first. Hey, coach, this the first time I came on mad. I want to talk to Ray. Man, I've been texting both of y'all for 5. I don't even want to talk Hurricane football. Bruh, I love more than football. Ain't never heard her voice. I mean, all they gonna do them but try to give us some applesauce. I need to talk to Ray. Man, I've been texting your phone. I've been texting coach phone. I'm already, listen, I don't even normally use this kind of verbiage. I'm already mad as hell. Shannon Dawson is the dumbest coach in college football. I want to say that, but man, I'm blowed. I want to talk to Ray, man. Brandon came on and said everything, man. That guy very knowledgeable. We had a lot of good callers.
Whoa, wait a minute, nephew. Wait a minute. Let's get something straight about Norman. That was an IA generated call. Coach Hayes.
Not Norman. Brandon. That was Brandon from Tennessee.
Coach Hayes had LMV on her ringtone voice talking. You know, that was a scripted thing. That was script. Okay, that's why.
Talk with Ray? We talk with Ray? Oh, I ain't think about that. Hey, listen, I'm off of that. I ain't heard that boy since I've been calling on the show. I ain't mad as I was Friday night, but after I heard the coach's interview, y'all got to go to my Instagram page, bro. I went 10 minutes.
Hold on, where's that?
10
We'll
minutes.
play it. Go ahead.
Oh, bro, it's on my IG page.
What's your IG page called?
As a matter of fact, I can send it from my cell phone to your cell phone right now.
No, I'm on a computer. What's your IG page called? Get Down Brian?
Get Down Brian Curry Express LLC. Yeah, I got the 47, the green 47 Hurricane hat on. Y'all done blew me with Ray, man. Y'all gotta watch your phone, man. Something could be going on. Who is that? And you know, I'm gonna just be for real now. See, I ain't hit stuff like my uncle is. I don't know what I'm playing. Who is that?
Oh, okay. I got you, nephew. You right.
Yeah. And Wednesday, I don't want to take it to the Stanford game to watch them play a Scott team that made history in Tallahassee and beat FSU.
Hold on, dog. Can I go back? Get down. What is your name on Instagram? On Instagram?
Hey, coach. Hey, nephew. Before you get going to your soliloquy,
I'm not going.
Let me chime in. Let me say this.
Can you turn your hearing aid up, Ear Brown? What is it? What is your Instagram? Get down.
Get Down Brown Curry Express LLC. You got the orange and brown logo will be on the screen.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I got you.
You want me to just send the video to your cell phone or to your email?
I'm on your page. Which video is it?
It's got to be the last one. Well, the one where I got the Hurricane hat. It's 10 minutes long, bro. It's a low key rent, and I got the icons on it. It's real good. You'll love it.
I don't know what that is, dog. I'm looking at your page now, and
hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all done blew me with Ray.
While you two are looking for that page, I just want to say this. I want to extend an invitation to Ray to come back at some point to talk to my nephew.
Hey, Coach.
Really need to talk to you.
Right. Hey, thank you, Unc. Hey, Coach, it got 123 views. It's up under me and The Rock. You see The Rock video with me? Then right up under that, I got the Hurricane hat on, and I got the sirens across the screen with green writing.
This might not be the right page. But anyway, go ahead. We're listening.
Hold on. Okay. Can I send it to your email or to your phone?
Send it to my phone.
Okay. All right.
Every time these get down dudes get on, every time these brown dudes get on here, That's
man,
the
I mean, this show was very therapeutic for a bunch of Hurricane fans who really needed the therapy tonight. Because you know what? I mean, when was the game? The game was what, Friday night? The game was Friday night. Here we are on Tuesday morning, practically. Tuesday morning. And we still have Hurricane fans who are waddling in the misery. Okay, we lost the game. It's over with. There's nothing you can do about it. Stop calling into the coach show and talking about who should have caught a pass here, who should have played on this down, who should have been tackling here. The game's over with. The only thing we have to do now is we got to go one game at a time now. We need to go Stanford, then we worry about what comes next.
Okay.
We shouldn't be doing the Hurricane fan normal thing is, well, let's look at the schedule and see who we can win. When are we going to win this game? That's why your asses are all upset right now. Because you're always doing the Hurricane doldrum crap. Stop worrying about what happened Friday night. Friday night is 72 hours old. You should have left that stuff alone. What coach did, the good, the bad, and the ugly. After the good and bad and ugly is done and it goes out, stop worrying about it. Coach has already answered it. Okay.
Can I say something to you, Brown?
Got AI generated calls coming out here and everything. But go ahead, Coach.
For some reason, I sure hear a lot of bass in your voice since Ray left. When Ray left, you was all right, Ray, call back. Now you get on here, man, y'all need to stop calling and AI generated and crying like you bet. Well, I tell you, but women make you change, don't
it sounded like you said I had gone a little beta on you.
A little?
And when she was on the phone.
A little?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, man. See, that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? The thing is that you don't throw me under the bus in front of the crowd about ladies with beta stuff, man. You don't. That's not kosher. That's about as worse as saying I love you to another guy. That's about as worse as saying happy birthday.
If Carson Beck can do it, why can't I?
Well, we can't do that. That's not what we do when we're out front, when we're leading. I'm trying to tell everybody to get over it.
I think
the Louisville game is over with. Forget about it.
So can I do this?
We had your AI generated caller in talking about things that happened last year with
I got you.
Cam Ward.
I got you. Here's what I want to do because I got to get down Brown's rant. We're gonna watch a piece of it. He actually gave me the wrong Instagram channel. That's why I wasn't on there. Shout out to him.
No,
I
just sent it to your inbox. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, you did give me the wrong.
So I can shut up. Hold on, you want to hear a little bit?
No, but did you or did you not give me the wrong Instagram page?
No, I didn't, Coach. You were just listening wrong. Or maybe I was so upset about Ray. That's the first time I got mad with you.
This
Instagram page did not have an LLC on it. I'm just letting you know that. But anyway.
By the way, I'm a married man and I honor my marriage.
I'm trying to fraternize over midnight. I'm no more.
Listen, man.
I am no more.
Listen, I don't know what you and Nurse Betty got going. I don't want to know. I don't think the people want to know. I'm just telling you how.
Well, I'm just telling you that if I wasn't in that relationship, which is a great institution, marriage is a great institution.
Oh God!
But if I wasn't in that institution, she would be looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight. Okay.
I love it. Well, how about this? Since you say you got so much game, let's hear what. Now this is Get Down Brown right here, y'all. Let's hear what he got to say for a little bit.
I hope you got a crystal ball. You're playing against Stanford Cardinals. They just had a major upset win over the little brother. So you should be like, a little ticked off. Georgia Tech and beat you 2 years in a row. A rookie coach Fran Brown, Syracuse, up by 21. He's no kin to me. I don't care nothing about him. He got a fat mouth too. Because after he upset you last year, after you was up 21, he told Dabo Sweeney, Dabo 0-1. And you see the year Dabo happened, he been crying and whining. I'm just be honest with you, man. The best coach in Miami, Florida, I was a part of his regime for a while. I'm not no more. That's Coach Willie Shotgun Simmons, man. He the best coach in the 305. So if you and him got to trade places, then, I got his number. I don't know if he going to pick up, but, man, you got to tighten up, Coach Cristobal. We should be undefeated. Right behind the champs, Ohio State.
You don't even need no sunglasses with that.
They had a shutout.
Shit made out of foam.
Coach Helderman, my new defensive coordinator. Have you had one since you've been in Miami? Have you shut anybody out?
I should have opened with this.
You don't even need an umbrella with that hat.
I'm scared.
Good morning. Happy morning.
Look at my dog.
What a football weekend.
Or you cut it off.
My bad.
Disappointed Friday night. Finally got it out my system. I finally let Coach Mario Cristobal and his underachieving coaching staff know the job that they didn't do, letting Louisville come in there and smash us and beat us in our own house. There's so much on the table.
I have a veggie burger.
I got a real question, dog. When did you become the Burger King? That's all I want to know. Get down, Brown. Where you get this crown from, dog? That thing got orange and green jewels in it.
Come on, I'm a king of Florida. Man, I wanted you to hit our part. I was talking about Shannon Dawson. I mean, and everybody, I'm going to say this real quickly. Everybody was talking about the running game. Man, football is formations. You can run the same runs out of, okay, my daughter in the bed. Well, we on the air. Okay, I don't want to contaminate the air. Man, listen. I hate Shannon Dawson. He's stupid and he's stubborn. And I can say that.
Hey, nephew, why he took the picture of you in there with the crown on? Why he took that off?
I don't know, but listen to this. The man is running from the shotgun. You don't think people going to load the box up? You don't got a lead blocker. You got that heavy package. You ran it early on in the season with the 3. It's called the full house formation. Some people call it a different thing. You could do so many things out of that. And for him to come on his interview, I didn't even listen to him today. I got a phone call about what he was saying. He reminds me of an old, stubborn, stupid husband that been in a marriage over 25 years and ain't going to change nothing to make his wife happy.
Hey, nephew.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Put the green diamond in the front this time, the next time. Not the red diamond. Put the green diamond.
No, that's actually orange. Your color off. That's orange and green. Can I ask you a question? Why that boy Reggie for $2 say you dress like a Junior Whopper?
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man, but
that boy dressed like a Junior Whopper, dog.
I know one thing. If I ran into Shannon Dawson in a phone booth or a Publix, built the ass. I'm talking about. It don't matter what county. It don't matter about their jail. That's how, because you got Marty Brown in the bike field. I think somebody said that boy had 3. Man, that's dumb football. And you know what, Coach? You was kind of saying, oh no, but it is gonna happen. You think them kids happen on that team? And we done had the JoJo. Man, it's gonna be a long line of them people getting in that portal because they're not getting on the field. You cannot have the more kids. I'm talking serious stuff, and it's sad. Dumb, stupid coaches get alligator coaching arms in big games, and they don't play that many people. Then we have a cupcake. Now you see all these young boys getting off. You ain't letting them get off, and yet that ain't what you told them when you recruited them.
And I got read Cam Ward stats for a reason. Because Cam Ward was a rebel. He broke, and when Shannon Dawson called stupid plays, Cam Ward did his own plays.
Hey, but nephew,
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna have a heavy exodus. Hey, notice that word there, Coach, exodus. I don't think we're gonna have a heavy exodus.
Hey.
I think that let's reminisce a little bit.
Oh God!
A couple of years ago, we had a.
You know you got a hearing aid problem.
We had a conversation on the coach's show several times about a statement made by the fourth-string quarterback. That's essentially what I'm hearing now. We want to hear conversations about. We want to see guys who have not contributed to the winning, the number 2 ranking and the winning that we've seen the team done. We are arguing about guys who haven't contributed on the field to get the team to that status, and we're worried about them. We're worried about them whether or not they're going to stick around or leave.
Right.
I mean, the Brown kid, the quarterback, he got on a talk show, a podcast, and he made a comment, and he was the fourth, not the first string, not the second string, not the third string. By God, I don't think he was even the fourth string. But we had people calling into the coach's show, commenting about a comment that the fifth-string quarterback made on a podcast. JoJo Trader, whoever else, has not contributed to the 5-0, number 2 ranking university-minded football team that was considered the best all-around team in the country just 5 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
5 days ago.
Until
let's forget about the Louisville who lost their nephew. Let's put on the Burger King hat. But I like that university minded hat, first of all, because boy, you don't need sunglasses or an umbrella if it's raining with that hat.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, but you know what, man? Our coaches ain't gonna get no smart. They're not gonna get no smarter. They can't go in the portal. I wish they can. The offensive coordinator that we got, he throw more bubble screens than anybody in college football. He think the only way you're gonna run is from the gun with no lead blocker, and teams are loading up the box. Corey Helderman showed me he ain't too smart playing that soft cover 3 and bailing. And like Coach said, he showed his hand. He's so dumb. He had Mesidor and my man on the same side of the field. And I'm going to say this. Crime in college football is just alike. Everybody is a copycat. You don't think teams going to copycat what Louisville done? You don't think teams are going to watch the film and attack us the same way? You think they're going to go to bed dumb like the NIL and come up rich and they're going to get smarter? You talk about stubborn Mario Cristobal and stubborn Shannon Dawson. Yes.
Great point. But Coach Cristobal talked about.
How do I get into this?
Spoke about.
How did I get here? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Coach Cristobal spoke. He's always talking about discipline. He's always talking about being tough.
He didn't talk to himself.
He's always doing that. However,
he didn't talk to himself.
He played on teams. He played on teams that were the highest, got the most penalties in college football, but they always won. You remember the 1991 University Miami team? The
second greatest Hurricane football team of all time. The starting linebackers was Darren Smith, Michael Barrow, and Jesse Olmstead from Texas. What do you mean? Do I remember? There's nothing about the Hurricane I don't remember. Gino Terrell, Lamar Thomas, Harvest Copeland, and Cortland Bell.
That's the man. You remember?
Stephen McGuire from New York at tailback, number 30, and a freshman named Larry Jones from Gainesville, Florida. What you want to know?
You remember who ran up the? You remember who ran up the tunnel in the Cotton Bowl?
Ran the 3 hill. Come on, man. Number 3.
They had 44 penalties. 44 penalties. And what did they do to the Texans?
You know what they did?
They stole something, man. Okay, let's stop with the penalty stuff. All right, we all knew that the team had a propensity to get penalties when they were 5-0 and number 2 in the country. And nobody
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Nobody said jack. Nobody said jack. Okay. When we beat Notre Dame, those same problems cropped up. When we beat USF, they propped up. Florida Gators, they propped up. The Florida Seminoles, those problems propped up. Those issues came about. Nobody said nothing when everybody was saying we're the best team in the country.
Hold up, man. Hold up, swole up.
Hold up. Nobody said
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
Let's not do it now.
Hold up, E. Brown. Hold up. See, I let y'all cook. Not a chef is here.
Okay.
Not a chef is here. I want to see it. I did not tell y'all I was giving y'all a test, and I told y'all I was going to bury somebody. And I set this play a long time ago, just like the usual suspects. Y'all didn't know it was coming. Who did I give praise to about the beautiful question that they formed? E. Brown. And I knew he was gonna fall right in the trap like a raccoon.
Oh, wow.
Crackers. Let me tell you something. 2.5 hours ago, maybe almost 3 hours ago, I gave this gentleman praise.
You mean to tell me you set me up?
A long time ago.
You set me up?
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
like
with your same 3 questions
just like
from last week.
Just like Marion Barry. Y'all, that bit done set me up. You on tape in the hotel room right now with a white powdery substance on your nose because you're lying. Let me tell you something, E. Brown. You came up with a beautiful question. I gave you number of praise and love. And I said, E. Brown said, what is it that we are tolerating in a win that we wouldn't tolerate in a loss? And you sit up here right now on October 20th, 2025, the year of our Lord, and sit up here
6 days later.
Sit up here and talk about nobody care about penalties. When those are the things we tolerated in a win that we ain't tolerated in a loss, and you're gonna sit up here and perpetuate that.
That's what I said.
No.
That's what I said. I mean, what did I deviate from?
You said like nobody cared.
I didn't vacillate. I didn't pontificate, and I didn't bloviate.
No, but you sure did.
Right on.
No, I can't use that one. But you sure did.
Yeah.
No, I can't use that one either. But you sure.
Oh man.
No. But you sure did hesitate. You hesitated in your response. Listen, you up here talking about all them old teams from back in the day, and I understand. We love them too. But you said
history, Coach.
It is
history. It's all history.
And it's his story. Nobody want to hear his story. They want to hear my story. You understand? And my story is you around here perpetuating the bull crap with my beloved Miami Hurricanes finna win out 11-1.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's it.
That's a good start.
Let me tell y'all something. It's not a good start. This is what it's gonna be. Because I don't know how y'all done this for 25 years. I don't know how y'all been like this for 25 years. I can't do it. I'm on year 5. I had 1 year of Manny, and this about to be 4 years of Mario. And I'm finna start cooking. You understand? I ain't gonna stand for it, and I ain't gonna sit down neither. You understand me? Good, get down, Brian.
I'm gonna pose another question to you. I'm gonna pose another question to the board.
Hold on, I just want to say this. When you come in here, listen, I'm the chef, and I gotta start cooking, and everything ain't gonna go right, dog. I want y'all to hear this.
Okay.
Just know it get hot in that kitchen, boy, and everything may not work properly, but you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out, and they gotta be fed. whether you want to go sit down and eat a plate yourself and realize ain't nobody cook for you. You the chef, dog. Keep cooking.
Keep cooking. I'm the chef, and I got to keep cooking. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I let y'all get it out. I come on this Monday, let y'all vent. Dudes on here talking for 24 hours straight. 5 minutes. Coach, I got one more question. Coach, I got one more thing to say. Coach, I got 12 points I want to get across. Coach, if you don't mind, let me just say one more thing. And I ain't stopped nobody tonight. I let y'all get it off.
You gave him the green light.
Listen, I even knocked the street light down. Just run it. Just go ahead. No problem. Funeral procession. You even gave you a police escort. Just run on. Y'all coming out here,
nephew.
Y'all coming out here with this foolishness. I'm finna slap some faces.
I'm done.
Because I'm cooking in this mother right now. Y'all coming here with all this talking and how much y'all hate this. And ain't nobody was crabbing. Week 1.
It's time.
Week 2. I'm slapping your face.
Shut
it up.
Okay?
Nobody.
The therapy session.
Excuse me, sir.
Session was good, coach. I mean, it's
nobody.
Time to move
do I got to
on.
keep slapping your?
It's time to move on.
Ain't nobody crab week 1. Ain't nobody crab week 2. Ain't nobody crab week 3. Nobody crab week 4. Nobody crab week 5. Everybody happy. Ah, yay. Even 9 months from now, some babies going to be born because of the wins we had. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Now when we lost, now it's a problem. Shannon Dawson don't know what he doing.
Hey, he don't. He don't. I'm going to say that.
Slap your face.
Go ahead, coach.
Huh? Corey Heatherman. He was God sent to the Hurricane. Now you don't know what he's doing.
Until he had let 2 players beat Louisville.
Carson Beck. Hold up. Carson Beck. He only lost 3 games in 2 years.
Shit, now he got 5. He lost 2 at one time. He lost me and he lost on the field.
Mother. Now y'all 1 loss and we jumping ship and we call ourselves fans.
No, I have a jump ship.
No, slap your face.
No, I ain't going to Alabama. I ain't going to Alabama. I ain't going to your hometown. Not yet.
Shut it up.
I'm still here.
Y'all. Y'all ready? No. Y'all ready? No. Shut it up. Y'all ready to fly the plane? And this is what I'm be talking about.
No. I was just.
You
that's
still
the question
talking?
I was going to ask you.
These must don't hurt.
That's the question I was going to ask you.
No, the question is.
Based on the last 4 years.
Man, I don't want to hear all this. I don't want to hear these doggone Alex Trebek questions. This is what I want to know, mother. I'm tired of this. This is the real question. I want to. E. Brown, mother. I'm tired. Here's what I'm telling you. There's only one question left, and we're getting out of here. Are y'all Canes fans? Yes or no? That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
E. Brown, you hesitate. I did not see. I called his bluff. I said, guess what? That ain't the right word. Nope. I said hesitate. Hold on. Slap your face. No. Tired of this. Y'all should have been fighting each other to get it out. Yes, coach. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I just wanted to
see,
tell everybody.
He still got to try to get out. You still got to try to get out something else instead of just ending with yes, coach. Period. Yes, coach. But I just want to let you know.
No, but everybody's still acting like the girlfriend who doesn't like them is coming back. The game's over with.
I hate y'all.
Okay, the girlfriend is gone. She's not coming back. And I would say he's coming back, but I don't go that way. I don't do that. But she's not coming back. Okay? No Diddy. She's not coming back. So everybody needs to stop with the, we should have done this during the game. We should have called this play. It's over with. We got to go one game at a time. Stanford is the only thing that I'm thinking about.
I'm tired of y'all with this one game at a time. That's some old Abraham Lincoln 4 scores and 20 years ago. I hate y'all with that crap. We got to win one game at a time. We already know we got to win all our games. We know that.
One game at a time.
I don't want to hear that one game at a time. Crap, we're fans. Let the players win one game at a time. As a fan, damn it, we better win all 6 of these games or it's going to be some smoke in the city. That's all I'm saying.
That's why. Now you know.
Yeah, but y'all act like y'all strapping it up. Y'all act like y'all in there strapping it up and coaching. No, it's 30 coaches over there, 105 players, some trainers, athletic people, and them the ones better take it a game at a time. As a fan, damn it, we better win all 6 of them. Guess what? Coach Cristobal don't get Coach Cristobal don't get $1 at a time. He get 302,000 of them every week.
I mean, that's the that's the American way, man. That's money making. That's totally different thing. That's a totally different subject. The thing is that
y'all coming up with these damn cliches. You gotta just win one game at a time. Just put your best foot forward. Well, what if you got a raggedy left leg? You better drag that mother to the end zone. Just put your best foot forward. We gotta win one for the Gipper. Man, mother effer Newt Rodney. He'll get it too. I hate these fools, man.
That's why these fans. That's why your asses are traumatized now because you're doing what Coach Hayes is telling you to do. You're thinking too far ahead. Think about one game at a time.
We deserve it, dog.
Traumatized.
We deserve it. We fans. We deserve it.
Traumatized.
Man,
go one game at a time.
See, that's that PTSD jump. Right? I bet you hear a firecracker, you go dive under the bed talking about Charlie outside. Charlie outside. Yeah. I hear a firecracker. I gonna get that get busy tool and let's go by any means necessary. You go dive under the bed over there shaking like booty meat. I'm finna go get the Rollo get busy tool and say, who wants some? Say hello to my little friend and let's ride.
What? That's another thing. That's what Mario needs to say. He needs to tell you guys who are always talking that crap about him. He needs to tell you who put this thing together. Who put this thing together? Me. That's who. Who put this thing together? Coach Mario Cristobal put this thing together to where you could sit here now and talk about winning the national championship. If it hadn't been for that, your all asses would have been still being traumatized for the next 30 years.
We still traumatized. He better win 6 games.
We're losing. We lost to Louisville. We lost the game to Louisville. You know why? Because the coaches were all eating the rat poison.
Man, stop that. That's another thing. I'm tired of them Nick Saban. I'm tired of them doggone Nick Saban roll tide quotes. The rat poison. Man, mother effer Nick Saban. He a commentator. He just like me. All he got is a microphone. Get that fool out of here. This is Mario Cristobal. Well, we got to get rid of the rat poison. Man, that's a Nick Saban quote. Guess what, Nick? Take that over there with Pat McAfee and hold his chair while he stand up and become the next Lee Corso. I'm tired of this foolishness. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all straight up. Hold up, man. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all straight up and straight down. I'm tired of it. You understand me? Listen, we got 6 games. We better win all 6. Because if we don't, guess what, Coach Cristobal? Huh? If one more coach try to stop me, it's going to be some dreadhead haters in your lobby. Slapping these fools. I hate these fools.
Nephew.
Yes, sir.
Coach is considered a family member, but I think we need the Baker acting because he
good.
Really losing
he good. He's
really losing it right now. He's losing it.
I ain't losing nothing. That's the only thing.
Losing it.
Let me lose it. I'll lose it for them to win. Then guess what? Call me a loser. How you spell Coach Hayes? With 1 L. I'll take it. Vic from Tallahassee for the $4. $1 for each interception by Beck. Hey, you miss a couple zeros, bro. Because he getting $1 million for every interception. Homeboy. Appreciate you, Vic from Tallahassee. But you're missing a few zeros, Vic. I'm just messing with you. I appreciate you for the $4. Reggie for the $2. Lexus, please come back. Coach out of control. Somebody call Lexus. I need her to control me. because I'm out of control.
Somebody call Ray. No, somebody call Ray, man. Listen, I'm talking about, I've never got upset on your podcast, but when you had, I'm like, okay, he gonna bring both of us in. She hang around. She want to talk. She got to talk to and nephew. We bust up at the family reunion with Ray. Hey, man. Hey.
So you cool? With, she got a disco Rick though. You cool with that?
Yeah, we cool with that. I don't care nothing about Rick. I want that sexy voice I heard. I ain't even seen her. And I hope she was 270.
No, I said
hope she do.
She got a disco Rick. She got that one gold in the front too with a $sign on it.
Oh man, I'm gonna be kissing her all throughout the reunion. I might not even eat none of my baked beans. I'll be kissing her. She got that gold tip in front.
Right there.
And I hope she got a Jerry curl. I hope she got that dry Jerry curl. Mm-hmm.
She about 270? Mm-hmm. About 270?
I hope she about. Hey, boy, it's finna get real cold. I hope she about 270.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see Brown. I'm gonna see if you're a real heavyweight lover. What if that? Hold up now, E Brown. I mean, get down. I'm gonna see if you're a real heavyweight lover. Do she got that cafeteria arm elbow? You know what I'm talking about? That elbow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yes, sir.
No, man. No, the way you looking at it, look like she got to be sniffing glue. No, man, I don't want no sniffing glue. No.
What you talking about?
Good.
You might sniff no glue. 2025. They was
I'll
some
be
real
waiting on her.
drugs.
And I can't do glue and stuff, and I can't do that.
No, you can't even get it out. Hey, man, you was on the mic and you want to talk about no football, no turnover chain. You want to talk about nothing. I say, man, these niggas really going to leave me out there? I was mad, man.
Nephew, you sure you want 270 pounds?
You heard, man, it's finna get real cold in November. You heard what I said. Listen, I know we on the air, but hey, she got one of them big high dresses on. If I get lost and y'all don't see me, don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about me. Don't tell me to my get down, come back, where you at? Don't worry about me, man. Y'all going on this, eat some Thanksgiving turkey or something, man. Thanksgiving coming up, man. I'm not gonna be alone, man.
and that's no Diddy.
Hey, y'all left me off the air, bro. I was on mute. I'm in the unmute. I went and got my other phone, my phone that was off. I was trying to call Coach on the cell phone. And she said, I only got 2 minutes. I only got like 2 minutes. I was getting mad. Oh, my God.
She emailed me a picture. I'm trying to get a picture. She emailed me a picture. I'm trying to see a picture. I'm going to see a picture of her. You sure?
Yeah,
that'll be the first marriage on the Coach Hayes football podcast. You marry us, don't eat the rat poison. Don't start, thinking about it. Could have been you, should have been you, would have been you. You just cut Lenny Williams on in the background and dim the lights real low.
You said dim the lights what? Real low.
Like that, in the before they put the lights on in the car, leave them off till I get.
What is going on? I don't know what is going on.
Full moon, a full moon or a full sun tomorrow night. I love more than football. I love more than the Lord, Ebron. You, bro. Holidays coming up. Talk about what do the lonely do for Christmas? What the lonely do for Thanksgiving?
Hey, nephew. She look like a strawberry soda and an Acomite.
Have mercy. Wild raised on both of them. What I Acomite with that pink icing on the top. After you lick that pink icing on the top, it ain't trouble like it's no. After you lick that pink icing on the top of that cookie, man.
Bro, where you get this dude from, man?
Hey, nephew, sweet as a honey bun.
Well, y'all out of control. Hey, they make a honey bun. Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick about a honey bun. They got a honey bun made by Miss Freshly. It'll make you break in the machine to get it out. That's how good it is, man.
Yes, man.
Hey, and matter of fact, Ray told me one time she makes some hellified tater tots and corn.
I got to marry her. I thought you were going to say potato salad, but anything
No,
with
tater
potato salad.
tots. Just tater tots and corn.
Say, listen, I don't want to know her background. Don't tell me what city she from. We just want to get married. Let's hurry up and get us married by Thanksgiving.
Hey,
You know.
Dr. Hayaki said don't eat potatoes, man.
You know, Dr. Hayaki just got through eating a potato sandwich. I ain't thinking about and potato chips. I ain't thinking about him, man.
Well, guess what I'm about to do?
What? You found the picture?
Yeah. Well, all right, man. You want me to show it? I'll show it though.
Hold on, I can't see it. No, send it to me. We don't need that. Hey, man, don't show everybody my wife.
What happened? They might take it.
Yeah, well, I don't even know where she at. Yeah, just let me get in there.
What you mean?
Coach playing matchmaker. We don't went from Kane Sport to matchmaker.
Man, Kane the lost. Hey, we ain't even the same no more.
Come on, man.
I ain't playing
We
matchmaker.
ain't even the same.
Bro, I ain't playing matchmaker. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Come on, you got nephew. You got my nephew all
riled up.
Yeah, he all giddy. He all, man. You know, I haven't heard my nephew talking like this since 1977.
What you mean? I ain't had nothing to do with it.
But hey, nephew, love more than Hurricane football. I love more than defense, huh? Hey, and see, this is what you know. You all slim, trim, and aggressive. Your shirt tucked in. You old woman with 270 with your shirt tucked in. You gotta take your shirt out, man.
It sounded like you were trying to run. Hey, it sounded like you were trying to run the inside drill. That's all I'm saying.
What?
No, I thought you were trying to run the inside drill.
What is that? Inside drill?
Never mind.
Don't worry about Oklahoma. I'm trying to go Oklahoma, coach. I'm trying to go Oklahoma without the boys. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. What?
Hey, Ebron so old. Ebron so old. He talking about what's the inside drill? Boy.
This show is going from PG. This show is going from PG to double X.
Well,
it
ain't even midnight. If she mess around and hurt my Instagram page and go in there and see me,
all right,
I might get a.
She already saw you. Well, here it is. I'm gonna put a picture up real quick, ready for the $2. Get down. Make sure you rush the A gap and not the B gap. Ooh.
I'm going big. I'm going zero. Okay, I ain't getting in cover 3.
That boy said, not the lunch lady arms with the knee-high stockings. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, here she go right here. Get down. There she go, Ben.
Hold on.
That's the one she sent to
I
me.
ain't on the
page.
What you showing her that? Because I ain't on the page.
Oh, you on the thing. You got to see. You got it right there.
Hold on, man. Let me get my other phone.
Whoa, man. Wait a minute. Who is that, man?
That's Ray. You didn't know that was Ray?
You don't know? Hold on. What's she at? Let me see.
For real, she used to be a background dancer for Heavy Luther.
Nephew, you'll get lost in that.
Hold on, man. I can't even see her because see the app behind, and I just dialed the number. God,
and behind is the opposite word, bro. Behind is the opposite word. No, you get lost in that, bro.
I'm saying that's her right there. She's sponsored by KLC. She got an NIL deal and everything.
Man, I can't. Yeah. Hey, Coach, can you screenshot that to me?
No, sir.
Oh. I see her. Hey, that's just what I was hoping for. Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas. Hey, y'all won't see me. You know when y'all will see me again? 2026 at the next championship game. That's when I be the game. That thing beautiful right there. See, I knew it when I told you. I said that's about 270 pounds. I'm gonna be home for the holidays. Let it snow. That's all I'm gonna be singing to her ear. Huh? I'm gonna sing to her Wednesday night. Now this show going to another level. Y'all might be trying to get free tickets to the game. I'm gonna be trying to get free tickets for Thanksgiving.
Yes,
nephew, her leg big in your whole body.
Boy, little thigh. Hey, thick thighs save lives, huh? Help me.
Man,
Hey, you sound like the fly. You sound like the fly.
Coach, hey, Coach, we're gonna be the first
With all that
wedding
being
on
said, I
your
love
show.
y'all.
The
We're gonna be
first
up there.
wedding.
Make sure y'all
Huh?
hold up. Make sure y'all check us out, man. We're gonna be live Wednesday. We're gonna be giving away 2 free tickets to Stanford versus Miami. All you got to do is be a subscriber and be in the building to win. That's it, man. I love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Let me go on back in the back with you boys, man. Them boy, hey. But anyway, real quick, get down, Brown. Talk to us. So you say thick thighs save lives? Huh?
Thick thighs save lives, and I'm help. Somebody help me. Help me over here. Over here.
The fly.
She gonna say, where are you? Get down. I'm gonna say, over here. Keep following my voice. Huh? Don't y'all out for me. Don't call the missing. Don't report me missing. If I have that, I have that house dress up. Don't y'all come looking for me, man. I'm all right.
Hey, in my Vincent Price voice, here come that spider.
Hey, best I can tell you is Ray gonna have you calling home. Hey, Ray gonna have you calling home talking about, you ain't never coming home no more.
I'm coming back to tell us. Wonder where she from. Don't worry, man. Man, Coach, I thank you. I ain't mad no more. Man, when I heard her voice, I said, they ain't gonna. I'm texting me. Hey, Coach on tonight. Yeah, I got your text. Did you get my text? I say, tell Coach to let me in. Man, he let just you in. That's just like letting a doggone bull in a china shop. And he was putting that old school Keith. He was putting that Lenny Williams down before Keith Sweat. And she to my, you ain't got but 2 minutes. That's all it takes is 2 minutes. What you mean? That's all the time I need.
We out of here.
Call me TC.